Colin, you're in charge. I'll let Zoe take over here. Inshallah, DHL jersey for me. Good luck, one. God willing. DHL is the next hero. Let me. I'm not being shilled to. I'm not being shilled to right now. Mind you, we have another break like this before Grands. I know. Maybe some squats or something. My eyes got that tired twitch. Not good. Squat theory. Got that orange tweak going on. What an emote. Like, why is the crop so bad on that emote? Like, why did nobody just actually crop to his cam and stretch it out so you can see it properly? Like, it's so badly made. Did you get like a bajillion codes again? You're trying to get a code, are you, Bond? That's what's golden about it. Never one flower. Thanks for the flower. I don't know. I still have a couple of those codes that they gave me to give away, but I don't know when to do it. See if a raid hits later today from anyone that has, you know, tapped out. Like, I look at the... I reckon people are going to run out of steam today like crazy. Like, I'm exhausted, but like, look at all the people that are streaming right now. It's like Emong, Aspen, Frogger, Warn. ML just started, ignore him. Calfee. Like, of the people that are live with these high view counts, well, KarQ just started. So like, this is where like Emong viewers will go to like KarQ or ML. But like, yeah, a lot of these people will have been live for like forever. Like, he's 13.5 hours deep. He's, you know, she's 10 hours deep. He's not long. He's not on long, but he's not a psycho. He just did the thing with his tongue. He's been live for 6.5, so he started at a pretty normal time. Maybe he's got a bit in him.
I'm back.
But I feel like he hasn't been going long recently. She's been going for 12 hours. Like, it's a war of attrition. It's a war of attrition.
Who are we in a war with?
Other streamers.
Okay. Are we winning?
Yeah. Mr. Unter, on sheer passion, no way he runs out of gas. Yeah, I'm talking about when I'm going to give away codes, you know? And I'm going to wait until the other streamers start dropping like flies because they've been live for 10 plus hours, and then I can start giving away codes, you know? To drive retention.
All right. Does anyone... Aga, are you still here?
Aga?
I'm looking for Aga. 9793.
Why didn't I see you in Warren's 4 tiers of coaching video? Cried. What's the finishing meal?
Wait, how do I DM someone on Twitch if I just have their username?
Click on their name in chat and then click on...
Well, they've not been in chat for a
in
bit.
the top right. Ah, okay. Well, then click on the top right whispers and then type their name.
Oh, okay, class. Thank you.
HSP? No, I'm thinking like it has to be something really bad that makes me feel fucking terrible. Like, we need to end on a win here.
Like 2 pizzas bad, or like how bad are we talking?
Like, yeah, like 2 pizzas, HSP, something like that, you know? Like something just fucking wildly irresponsible to close me out. HSP does not make you feel good. Don't lie to me, boy.
They need whispers on. Yeah, I was talking. It was the person. If anyone's here right at the start,
they don't need whispers on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the person. I've already been talking to him anyway, so it'll be fine.
No, you can message anyone when you're a partner.
Yeah. So yeah, it was the person who had the giveaway, but a couple of the codes were duds. So Overwatch
yeah, I got a bunch of
Esports-
like Ash Mythic weapons that were duds. Like I sent someone like 4 Ash Mythic weapons and he didn't get any, and then I sent him another one and he got it immediately. So I think the Ash Mythic weapons are duds from what they sent.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't get an Ash Mythic weapon.
Oh.
It was the
Danielle,
season 2
thanks for the
battle
prime.
passes.
Welcome, Danny.
But yeah, got a new set of codes from Overwatch Esports, and those ones should hopefully work.
You got ran? Yeah, they were duds, bro. Nah, I trust the viewer. I trust the viewer. Thanks, Danielle. Code didn't work. Send another one through. I mean, like the Ash Mythics aren't even like something that's infinitely redeemable in a way where you can like do anything with it. You know, it's like you don't get prisms or anything when you redeem more than one. I can't believe you're a real life streamer now. I'm just a drops enabled streamer, bro. I'm just a husk for the viewership incentives. You know how it goes. Why is somebody selling 4 Ash Mythic weapon codes on eBay? Gamer, mate. Just still watching Overwatch, same as I ever was.
Yeah, I'd go
so
like...
what is the meal to put me in a coffin?
I'd go like 3-1 Zeta. Thanks, Ritzy. It's my final cookie.
Help me out here.
I was kind of feeling the pizza, but I've got so much food in my house, I should just eat food in my house.
Like, because I could do pizza, right? I could do pizza.
Bit of leftover pizza for an easy Monday.
Do I want pizza? Is that my...
Well,
get a burger or a dessert? Like...
you don't feel... I don't feel you like light up when you say pizza, you know, so what are the other options for HSP?
I might light up, you know, it might... I'm thinking I haven't had one of those like fucked up everything on it pizzas in ages. 3 chicken burgers, that's an eating disorder meal. We're eating like the binge eating side of things now, beast. An entire New York cheesecake. 1 burger and a pizza? That would be ridiculous. That would actually be preposterous. Because they have to come from different places, and you're not ordering from 2 places. That's nonsense. Melbourne. 55 burgers, 55 fries. Shit.
They normally do an $8.99 large pizza if I'm that way inclined. It has a hell of a deal, Hash Brown. Also, by any chance, do you work for Domino's? Are you a plant?
Fried chicken, HSP.
Industry plant?
I don't know, like... The problem... I'm just thinking about how I'm going to feel after I eat all of these things that are coming out of my mouth right now. Like... It's really going to make it hard for me to stream for another fucking 14 hours. If I eat an HSP 4 hours in.
Yeah, is it... Are any of these meals not going to put you in that situation?
These are all killer.
Yeah. So you might as well go down doing something you love.
Eat some carbs, mate. Imagine getting a sign and writing 10 years of Overwatch. I mean, that guy didn't just write 10 years of Overwatch. He afterwards was like congratulating everyone and wishing the franchise a happy birthday. That guy actually has love of the game all over him.
That's what love of a game looks like.
I'm not adding the vague posting. I hate those vague posting tweets. I see enough of it on Twitter. I'm not People don't vague post here. What's
Good
on
luck,
current
Hash
day
Brown.
SSG?
Got it.
Wank. Get a kebab instead of an HSP. Less carbs. Chicken Caesar will have you feeling fresh 8 hours in. Nothing is going to have me feeling fresh 8 hours in.
It didn't feel fresh an hour in. It was. There's been no freshness. It's not a fresh Sunday. Any legs for TM here, you think? There's a chance. Like TM match day, felt like they've got better as the tournament's gone on, etc., etc. But I feel
they've
like
seen
Zeta
the comp
and CR
now,
aren't
so
too
they've had
good.
time to like try and work it out.
Yeah, maybe a solution to the Mizuki will probably be like the big problem to
The
solve.
Mizuki was a surprise. They've never seen it. I'm looking at my options here, seeing if anything speaks to me. Buy a dozen donuts and eat them throughout the stream with coffee. What am I, a policeman officer? Like, what are we doing here? Sushi. Sushi?
Yeah, feels like it'll be a lot lighter.
It's not total shit.
Ooh, thank you, Scrappy Coco for the prime.
We'll do sushi.
Is map 5 any mode or push? And no, it's that was only in Asia and Korea. This will be like EMEA
80
and
California
rules.
rolls. Yep, done. 80 California rolls coming right up.
Ooh, you say 80, 80.
80 California rolls. I'm just reading words out of the chat, man. I'm not eating 80 California rolls.
Like a 3-man delivery team.
I am eating an unhealthy amount of food, though. Don't worry about that.
Phew, I was worried. I was worried one of us wouldn't die young.
I'm so dead, man. I'm so dead.
You know, like, do you remember that documentary, like Super Size Me, when he's talking to the doctor, and the doctor's like, "You should stop doing this. This is a really bad idea. I can't recommend highly enough that you stop doing this." Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Did I change my fantasy roster? If I did, I did. If I didn't, I didn't. It was cooked anyway. Well, I talked through it yesterday, but obviously the end to my stream yesterday was an absolute, the very start of an absolute disaster. No, I did change my team. Yeah, did change my team.
So, ungodly amount of sushi. Ungodly amount of sushi. Done.
Was EMEA,
and there's some promos.
Just for normal rules, Silmador, just like
that's unexpectedly cheap for how much food they're gonna stick down my throat now.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, this is the mouse stuff, Coleman. Yeah, it went on for like several hours after the stream ended. Tapley helped. I eventually figured out the solution, but it took ages. And
what was the problem?
It turned out it was the cable in the end, but it was like a real red herring one because
you don't have a Wi-Fi mouse.
Yeah, but like the wire that you connect the thing into.
Ah.
But here's the red herring.
Straight in without the wire, or is that the problem?
Well, what happened? What the red herring was, which was I think why I ended up in such like a rabbit hole, is one of the things I did was I took the mouse and tested it on my laptop, like another device, right? See if it's my computer or the drivers that might be the problem, or is the mouse the problem? And the mouse with the cable worked perfectly fine on the laptop.
Oh, well. Wait,
so
we've
at
got
that point,
Beekeeper OW. Go on.
So you've opened the cat. It's like a long thing where people are going to ask a million follow-up questions. So yeah, so that was like the red herring because with the cable and everything plugged into the laptop, it just worked. So at that point, because I think you said as well, Max, you were like, why don't you just go and get a new mouse? And I was like, well, it's not the mouse, you know. So if I go to a shop and buy a new mouse, I've just sort of wasted my time. All the while when that clock is just ticking down into my sleep because the raid is at like 1 a.m.
They're killing you.
So yeah, that was a big red herring thing, and then eventually managed to figure it out. Because it was also started intermittently working. Like there was a point when I think I told you as well, Max, right? I was like, oh, I fixed it, and then like an hour later, it was broken again, and like no error message or anything like that. Can't you plug the thing directly into the USB port? Yes.
Nancy Farrow, thank you for the gift sub.
But I didn't think the cable was the problem because I plugged the whole cable into the laptop and it just worked perfectly fine. So you can see why it was a little bit confusing. Like all my friends who work in IT have been very thoroughly confused by this issue as well. So I feel like it's not just me being stupid. It's just a very ill-timed, convoluted thing. You got raided at 1 AM? Not really, San, but that's a story for another day. That's a story for another day.
Miss the raid, son, or internet die soon after getting the raid.
Yeah.
Pick a side. Like.
Just sick, tired, dying. Also, blew a big money opportunity.
Minty, thanks for the 9 months. Welcome back.
If you want the full rundown, it's right at the start of the stream, but, you know, we got teams and stuff walking out, so I'm not... If I tell this story, it will just go on for ages. If you want the full details, it's right at the start of the stream on the Twitch VOD.
Do I like juice? Like the world?
Yeah.
Yubi is in?
Wait, is he actually? I wasn't paying this. It's how little attention we were paying.
He is.
Oh my god. Yubi, all the marbles. Life on the line.
Simban map 1 or?
Zeta's choice, isn't it? Zeta map. Get the sim ban out of the way so we can unlock some sim.
Classic. Be right back. I'm gonna warm myself up. For this game.
He's warming up. He's warming up. Just put the Yubi in the back. Who is first ban? Zeta should have the choice here. They're going to ban Diva instead on Ilios. And a ban in response from TM. Obviously Zeta were playing Ana earlier on this map, so that one seems reasonable. Ime should be higher seed. Higher seed doesn't matter. Zeta came from the upper bracket. Wait, is it... they always get this, and this. I feel like this graphic has been wrong almost every time. Let's see if I'd be surprised if TM really got first ban. Hold on. I don't think you want to ban Sim on Ilios. I think this is a really hard map for Sim. I think you want to save the Sim ban for a later map if I'm Zeta Division. I've noticed that too. Yeah. Hold your horses, Noel. Hold your horses. Wait until we see the next graphic.
Forsen Bussen. Yuvi looks like Forsen Bussen.
What if I don't have horses to hold? It's time to buy some horses.
That's the way, Swag Gamer. Got my reps in. Damn, dude, this sushi's here in 8 minutes.
Whoa.
Auntie, you know you can just show yourself doing exercise and thirst trap us, right? I don't want to.
Yeah. Not that type of stream. Oh, sneaky bit of music. Just DJ sneaking in a bit of a teaser. Okay. Here we go. I'm hitting live. Seems we were about live anyway. You ready, Max? All squatted up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, EMEA's last hope.
The 20 people with UB in fantasy we paid.
Unbelievable.
Actually, a game-winning play if they don't lose here.
So budget. Yeah, if they win and you get 2 maps, yeah, 2 games out of it.
The 289 people with Jay were just low hopping around.
Yes, Wesley just said 30% of people have J-Woof on his final day. Shit. I believe so, for 2-1. Alright. 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19.
This works.
Alright. Don't you have J-Woo as well? Yeah, probably, but my ship on fantasy is very much sailed for this tournament.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Our Twisted Mind's ready.
Yeah, we're ready. Let's see a fucking UB Sim classic with
He's got
Cat
Hog.
Bastion Hog. Come on.
Go on, Tivant.
They're pulling out all the stops here. They're ready to rumble. They're going to show us just what they can do. Yubi, pre-fight poke up through main. Ball setting up above them. Milgaru in position, but Milgaru, the Iceman, what does he know about countering top-tier Sim? Instant
Also
teleport to the point for Twisted Minds.
It's also Zen, by the way.
Why is Shu on Zen?
Yeah, well, they won the Bastion duel in the sky here. Maybe a Zen assist on that one, but Discord to go pretty hard. 3 remaining players going to Suzu and TP out. They've stolen the cap, and the 3 players from TM survive here as well, so they go for a pretty quick retake once the Cap Bastion are back.
Nice quick cap coming through. Very early death in spawn as Violet and Knight muscle up, but TP to the point is Yubi off the map.
Simple's off the map.
That's tough. Oh no. Yubi's going to die as well on the objective. TVNT sucking on that vape. Can't quite get himself through it. And Twisted Minds 0 for 2. Tough.
Yep. 5% all they got. They're going to have to play retake again, but Knife is going to have this artillery strike real soon in all of this, and TM haven't really got anything going at all on this one. Now looking for a retake here. Again, Jumpin's going to try and mark and harass on the TP. Maybe try and force an early Suzu. Simple doesn't have a lot of support here as Funny Astro is carting Quartz around. They're going to go coast as they go for it. This time they get through a little bit more cleanly, but TVNT still needs help on point. Heals himself up. Simple in big trouble as well. Yubi's been taken down in the back. Simple's going to die too. It's all Zeta division. They don't even give a flip this time. This is not working so far.
They got that 5% though. Twisted Minds getting absolutely decimated by Zeta Division. Every rotation caught by Milgaru, hitting a boob, hitting a slam, and Knife, huge damage every time. Look at this forward fight from Zeta Division. They're peeking in spawn, and the Discord is out onto Quartz. They find the kill with that, and now it's just a hard push forward. So much damage on a fast throw. Zeta Division absolutely unleashed with this completely new take on countering out Twisted.
Just working, isn't it? It's all Zeta so far. TVNT can't find the hook onto the wall. Pulse Bomb is out. Yubi, not enough space to run away. Quartz has found a trade. Transcendence foe to keep the push going from Zeta Division, and Shu is all over in the back line here. He's gone behind him right now on the flank. They are all in, and Proper is getting all the kills with this Discord. Astro looking for a trade, but nothing doing. Yubi can find a trade coming back from spawn though, and gets out. TVNT has got the touch. Go on, Tivant. Long way to go still. Whole Hog, can he get him in? He has to heal now though. All 5 Zeta players are on Tivant right now. He dies on a mine. EP Kitsune rush, but they are not making it onto this point, and Zeta take the first round.
Zeta are going to take the first round here, sneaking it over the line. My god, Yubi is coming up a storm right now. He's got plans, he's got solutions. He's got 5% of the cap. Funny Astro sipping away at what looks like a brandless energy drink.
Ooh, brandless.
But, man, Yubi's pissed. He's got answers, and, you know, everyone will stop and listen. Just beat a Korean team on Helios, brutal. I mean, what were the bans this map?
It was a Diva ban. That's what's, I think, causing, you know, this one's really tough.
Yeah.
If TM are going to win here, it is going to have to be a game of tennis. And eventually they'll have to break the serve. But it doesn't look like the serve will be broken. But we are moving on to Well, which is the best Hog map of the 3 sub-maps. So if there's a chance, if there's a time for the Hog to shine, it is right here, right now.
Right here and now. Milgaru taking the high ground on the left, but he spies a rotation right side and immediately rotates. Lucio Kiri Sim this time around. Twisted have made a slight pivot away from the Cat Bass. They're going to TP side to side. Simple catches that TP as well. Doesn't have to use his shift for it. Knife now swinging above, trying to box out Quartz. Quartz is taking the duel in the sky, getting Bocket as well. Point is unlocked. TVNT wants to tap. They're actually going to TP up on a Shu, and I think Shu should be dead here. TVNT actually misses his timing on that kill. Just taking his time with it. TP up top, and now Quartz has been killed. Great TPs from Yubi, slowly taking position away. Then Quartz right back to main to finish off 2 more. Knife is so low up on that high ground, but nobody's actually in a position to finish the kill, and this could definitely be a problem later on in the fight.
Milgaru's won, they're getting that one. They've lost Astro late in the fight, but TM, they get the first cap here, and they can stabilize back in main. Artillery coming through now, looking for them. They are low in the back, Quartz has taken damage, but he's got full pocket now. Knife still on the high ground, but Yubi is back. A chance with the TP now to maybe clear one of these angles. Violet's going to cross, try and get on, but here is the high noon. Where are they going with this? Shields up from Milgaru, blocking the hook this time, but now the TP, damage but no kills onto the high ground, but he turns around and he nails Proper in the face. Pin onto point, but the hook comes off. Join me over here, Milgaru. See you in the respawn queue. And TM, they're on Sim, they're on Kiri, they're on Lucio, and they're so back.
Sim, Lucio, Kiri, just put it in the bag. TM, they're only good at that one thing. Funny Astro's dead again. Another fadeaway pick onto the old man. 3-year contract, by the way. Kitsune Rush available for Simple. Yubi 76% on the sim wall, climbing every second. Milgaru playing Hero Roulette now makes the move over to the Mauga. Catnap for Violet. Instant point force from the Mauga, the Cat, and the Bastion. Catnap comes out. TVNT straight into the hole. Kitsu's out for Simple, but he has to block it. Keeping back and forth. Oh my god, the old man is back. He's booped Knife into the well. Quartz has found Violet as well. It's a one-man advantage for Twisted Minds. They use the sim wall for that. Quartz gets the better of Proper again, but this symbol should be enough. Oh my god, they're beating it?
Beating it? I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. Oh, it's a good fight. It's a Twisted Minds fight win here, but that beat, Astro's going to wish he has that one back now. They have a high noon, which they can TP around again, and they have a whole hog here. Proper's made his way onto the Farah, and this is a solution we saw way back when Falcons first ran the sim into these type of compositions here. More damage from the sky as all of Zeta Division are on the high ground, but TM, they want to take space. They're going to start the opposite side.
Whole hog on this point could be huge, could force people all the way back. TVNT coming in to top the point, but they need to kite this out. They're not going to be able to contest it all. High noon indoors, TP to the side. He's not going to do it. He's not going to take it. Waiting out, but Funny Astro's dead already. The whole hog has been burned here. Milgaru is stuffed into a corner, but I think he might have just slipped through the cracks. Quartz finishes the job. The bombs are massive. This is such a disaster now for Twisted Minds. They can't finish this one, and they spent everything they had. Proper on the Farah, raining hell. TVNT with a late trade onto him, actually. TVNT will go down in the end, but now Funny Astro's on the Cat. They're going to go Cat. They're going to go Bastion. They're going to try and counter out Proper in the sky on fire and maybe force him to swap as well.
Have to find a way for the retake here. No ults with which to do it. The Cage and the Catnap, difficult ones to deal with. Limited counterplay there. Simple Suzu has to be good for the Catnap. The Cage, on the other hand, they do have a lot of damage in the Hog and the Bastion, so maybe they can just burn through it in time. Quartz actually onto the Cat Bastion here as well. Yubi's going to die on the way through. TVNT, hook into the well. Shades of ice on that one, but Knife on the floor with full pocket. Quartz is going to group up with TVNT. The hook goes wide. Catnap onto the corpse. And that is going to be Zeta holding on. One more attempt for Twisted.
One fight remains now. Proper, very comfortable on the Farah. There's a Cage barrage for the final turn. Twisted Minds, they just don't have any ults. They're 80% on their Kitsune Rush. Maybe Quartz can get his bombs online with a good form timing as well, pumping damage into a Mauga. But the pressure, the time, it's not on the side of Twisted Minds. Somebody call Mick Jagger. Hook comes through. No conversion from TVNT. Proper barrage in the Cage barrage. Yubi is him. TP out of the cage, out of the barrage. Twisted Minds are back.
They killed you! They flip out of the combo. The combo should have been the final nail in the coffin. But Yubi, he reads it. He TPs the whole team out. Yubi's been traded, but TM have the cap. They're looking for late kills here as well. Zeta, they have to stay alive. They have to play for a late fight. Milgaru trying to come back quick. He's on it now. Artillery form is available for Knife. Nearly Kitsune Rush for Shu as well. Quartz has the bombs as they chase Proper behind right now. So hard for the Farah here. Proper is so low. He's going to go down. Yubi snipes him there as well. They're on point. The player advantage now for Twisted Minds. Pushing forward, looking for a hook on the Mauga. Milgaru, he has to be so careful. They're trying to play slow for Kitsune Rush. They swap to the opposite side. Bastion into the well. Violet can't save him. Now Violet's in trouble. Whole hog out onto Violet. He gets pushed away. No kills yet. Milgaru onto point. He boots him and
What?
For pawns. Quartz has found a trade. Symbol is up. DC, was that Shu? Is it Shu?
Who's out the lobby?
Look, did you see Yubi? Hands in the air celebrating.
Shu had ult. Shu ulted. He died anyway. It made no difference. He was already dead.
Did you see that? Yubi just like pumping the air after the DC. Like, see you later, buddy.
I clicked live. I'm a bit behind again. I'm gonna get my food from the door.
Okay.
Never doubt Yubi, man. Never doubt Yubi.
Oh my god, what a start. Didn't it delete Kitsu? What was it? What was the... Can I rewind quickly? I don't want to miss the unpause. He casted it, right? He casted it. Does it remove it from the map? Probably, right? I don't know the specifics, but I'd expect it to like remove it, yeah? Alright, we're unpausing. We're gonna go straight back into it. Alright, Milgaru's moved Tivins off the map, but of course has found the trade onto the DC Shu. Shu is back on Kiriko, so he can come back fast. We're going to trade Milgaru out in main. Now Twisted Mind stabilizing behind this wall. Zeta Division, if they need a big clutch. Yubi's going to kill the cat with the turrets. No more touch. We are tied up 1-1. You can never count out Twisted Minds. Quartz with some big words here in the break between this and the final round.
We back.
We're back. You want some numbers?
Fantasy in shambles as Shu
22.
has had his stats reset.
19, 18, 17, 16, 15.
Just works.
Just works.
Shu's stats, man.
All right. One final round to decide it all. And it's probably one of the harder ones, I think. Like, with the Cat Bastion here, it's quite open. But if they can if they win the first fight, Zeta, they get that forward hold, it's really strong. And they're starting Zen. Risky one here from Shu. Gonna be very squishy with Violet looking after Knife for the most part here. TM coming through that inside track already, looking for their first TP timing.
First TP timing any second now. It's going to be really tough for Zeta Division. It's harder to outmaneuver the Sim with the Zen. Shu, you're playing with fire here, brother. Long angles right now. Twisted Mind's ready to step to the point. TDNT sneaking underneath. TP is out for Yubi. What is this, a fake? Is this giving options to the backline? TP out for Funny Astro. He actually gets slammed, but Milgaru has been snared up and he's not going to be able to do much of anything. They can't chase the kill, but Twisted Minds, they're pressuring Cap more and more. Proper, low HP on the side, but Quartz is dueling with the wheel. Iceman dead, and Zeta Division, not only have they lost their ball, they've lost the Cap.
Lost the Cap, they have to get out of here as well. The scariest situation, oh, come on, Quartz. It got Proper's number today. The scariest situation for Twisted Minds will be having to retake against a forward hold. So winning the first fight, absolutely crucial. Now their comp can play around point. They've got a high noon to buy themselves a little bit of time. It's Zeta who have to push for space, and it's just more difficult for them here because every time they have to retake, they have to get Shu a little bit closer to get value, and the closer Shu gets, the more vulnerable he becomes.
He really has to dance with death in order to get any value on the Zenyatta. Without all these high grounds, it's so easy for TBNT to just pin forward. Slam comes up again, Funny Astro in the air. He loves it from that spot. But Yubi's killed Knife on the Sim. Quartz is traded, but Violet has quite literally 1 HP. They're running after him, and Fastro will finish the job. Shu's been stomped and killed. Trade onto Funny Astro, but it still seems very doable for Twisted because they have a full HP Mauga for point.
Full HP, Mauga back on point, can't flip it at all, and TM in control, halfway there already. Now they have a Kitsune Rush, and they have a Cage, and they have a Symbol. It's all coming up for them. In general, TM's ults, they're just more powerful ults individually than a lot of Zeta divisions here. Catnap is available though, so a chance for Violet to carry. Sam around the corner, Suzu is out, Catnap available, gets through it, drags Astro off the map as well. He doesn't have it yet, he will fall to his death, but Knife has been traded as Violet left him behind. Cage onto this, but Transcendence keeps him alive. Minefield to break the Cage as well. They need to get out of it. Extra mines from Milgaru, but Violet still dies. Quartz on the high ground. 2 with a high noon. Milgaru will fall, and Zeta Division, one more fight.
One fight to go. Twisted Minds maybe breaking the serve on map 1 with Yubi playing the Sim. They've made the right call in terms of not banning the Sim out here, right? It's Ilios, you ban Diva, it's such a powerful one. You ban Sim elsewhere, but having the serve broken so early would be terrible news for Zeta. Thanks 11 Good 03 for the prime welcome. Now the touch is needed. Overtime triggered. Silver bullet already burning on Shu, who has abandoned the Zen over to the Kiriko. Yubi has gone first. Dead, but Funny Astro wants it anyway. He's going to beat. Everyone catches it. Milgar is taking a beating on point, but Proper has no recall. The touch is still needed constantly for Zeta Division. The same can't be said for Twisted Minds. TVNT takes down Violet Quartz. TVNT finds 2. Quartz kills Milgaru. It's just over. Twisted Minds have broken the serve on map 1.
Oh. It's a game of tennis, but it might be a one-sided one. TVNT, a huge stop at the end. Gets 2 kills. Twisted Minds have beaten. They've won Ilios against Zeta Division in this first one. They've broken the serve, and Zeta Division forced to try and find answers. Oh my god. You know when UB tweeted yesterday, I was convinced it was bait. You know, like he was just trying to sell a fake to try and...
What did he say?
He just said something along the lines of, sorry for the loss today, blah, 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 but maybe there'll be a surprise tomorrow. And I thought it was like too obvious to be true. But he's it was just a trailer, just a little teaser, and then here he is to deliver.
The surprise is Twisted Minds playing Symmetra.
Like when you get a present on Christmas Day, but you know what your parents are getting you.
Yubi Aura.
Alright. You got your food already, right? Are you right if I grab a drink? Oh. This is gonna be a good series.
I mean, it's actually a catastrophe that Zeta have lost this first map. It's so bad. This is such a strong map for what Zeta plays, and such a bad map for what Twisted Minds play. With one of the most powerful bands into the Sim Diva, I mean, it's fucked. Thanks for the flower, Broad Kuna. Camel, grow up, bro. Haku needs to be on a team with Yubi. Look at how Astro is playing, bro. Son. Don Sushi.
Ah!
This is the best value meal I've bought on stream in so long. I can't believe this is $25 inclusive delivery. What's that, like fucking 18 American or something? This is so much food. Ridiculous.
I'm back.
There are seven of these.
Oh, sushi review.
It's gotta be like fake meat. 7 of these 25 Australian inclusive delivery.
Inclusive?
No, fucking... It's £12.50 for 7 of these big sushi rolls.
Pretty good deal.
I'm actually eating roadkill. What the hell is this?
Roadkill fish. Yeah, it's just... Someone at a restaurant was just driving through a lake this morning.
It's actually easier to think about it as roadkill than it is to think about what the bad raw fish is.
Yeah, just... The mercury is entering your system. And now
There'll be a bit of
Hunter...
mercury, because one of these is cooked tuna.
And now Hunter is in retrograde. All right, Zeta Division. First, a lot of adversity coming their way. Their first loss as a team. Thank you, Ryan Player, for the prime. Now lose their first map pick here against Twisted Minds, who are maybe doing something that I think they were prepared for. You know, the Farah swap, and these are things we've seen counter and work against sim versions of the comp before. But throwing them off for sure. Now we're going to go Suravasa. And it's going to be a Ramatra ban from Zeta. And a Mei ban from TM in response. So I think we're expecting the Mizuki, Kiri, Sigma comp here. Stays quiet.
I'm expecting another mouthful of roadkill.
Yes. quietly scoffs his food.
The tuna one sucks. I see why they give this one away for free.
Yeah, but I think the bans make sense on both sides, right? The Mei often used with this Mizuki iteration of the comp, so TM going to try and ban that one out as that's what they expect. And the Ram ban really implies that's the type of comp that Zeta actually wants to play in this scenario. Presumably we saw, I don't know, do we see Bernard come in as well? Bernard is not in. Oh. Are we going to play Bull then? Rhine? Maybe Rhine? Yeah, well, the Mei ban, I presume, was an expectation of the Sigma type comp, but without Bernard in, that leaves a few question marks. Unless he's just going to Rhine, right? Yeah.
Thanks to 100 biddies, Nelzo. Agree.
I mean, Ram's good into Reinhardt as well. Like, if they force... If TVNT keeps this and they're on D.Va, D.Va into Reinhardt isn't that nicer matchup a lot of the time. Oh, Milgari's going to Sigma?
Oh.
Okay, that's not what I
Zeta
would have
are
expected.
losing. Zeta have lost their goddamn minds.
Juby, it'll be okay. I promise, Juby, it'll be okay. Just close your eyes.
How does Yubi just sub in and mind break Twisted Minds? Like
And
zero effort, just fully shatters their feeble brains.
Yeah.
How does he do that?
Well, alright, Milgari will be starting on the Sigma. It is Mizuki, it is Kirin. This is a comp that Twisted Minds got kind of rolled by Crazy Raccoon yesterday. But Twisted Minds have had time to think about it, time to try and solve the solution, and Yubi is now in the lineup as well, so it'll be a sim-based solution coming out from Twisted Minds here. Proper is mirroring the sim in this situation as well with the Mei ban too. So, TP on aggressively early. Yubi's going to walk forward onto this, but Violet finds Quartz on the way in. Milgari is getting full beam though. TP Susan 1. Milgari lives though, he gets the shield up. Yubi finds one kill onto Violet though. More turrets coming. The bucket onto Yubi is so big, but TVNT has lost his suit. Yubi wants to go for more. He can't find a connection onto the Sigma though, and they've managed to keep their distance, and Knife will be able to play clean up for Zeta.
Oh my god. Yubi, so good on the sim. Look how much damage he's done in this first fight. He's 80%
Yes,
raw.
he was beaming the whole time.
Absolutely frying. But Knife does have a high noon. So it's not all free, and Shu, because of all that damage Yubi did, has a very fast Kitsune rush. This Kitsune could make all the difference, but Quartz now getting ready to swing through main, charging up his rail. Milgaru playing very passively up the back, doesn't want to be within beam range of the Symmetra. TP forward for Proper, but a rock back actually misses as Milgaru is no burner. Yubi's, oh wait, that's not Yubi, that's Proper, has been isolated on the side.
Dear.
Quartz hits the kill on Proper, and then Violet as well. Fastro's traded because he is dying a lot today, but it's not going to happen, is it? Yubi tries to beam down the Cass, but it is going to be good for it. And that's just a waste of a high noon in the end.
Yeah. You think you might be slightly ahead if I can give you some numbers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just works. All right. Okay, so use the Kitsune Rush for that one there, but Twisted Minds will be actually happy with the price of that retake because it was a 1-for-2 trade as well. Now they've got the symbol up, ready to go, taking this next fight, nearly an overclock as they try and walk up the side here, Zeta Division. Taking a lot of spam in the way in, but TM are giving a bit of space here, maybe trying to bait them in, give Quartz a chance with the overclock potentially onto this high ground. Violet's going to be forced back a little bit already, half HP as they spam on point. TVNT will deny the flip. Quartz onto the high ground, baits out the TP, they'll break the TP. Now the clock comes out, little dink there and Simple finishes the job. Quartz pumping damage down, Matrix out from Milgaru. TVNT is trying to hunt a kill on his left-hand side. Quartz looks for him as well, can't find the shot to knife. Flux comes out, catches for Symbol out from Proper. Yubi's going to match that one as well, beat over top from Astro. They collapse onto Quartz, now they keep pushing forward. The Sanctuary's available for Violet if they want to try and turn it, but they're not going to go for it, and that'll just be point.
Wow, Twisted Minds, they've done it again. All of those ultimates for Zeta Division for what? Now, Simple has a Kitsu for the next turn. Violet does have the Sanctuary, which can be a nice counter to the Kitsu. Really hard to push inside and keep fighting with that one. So, a chance for Twisted Minds to, you know, maybe just wind up dead even in Ult Economy. But Milgaru is on Doomfist. So, yeah, Zeta are actually lost.
Actually lost right now. Kitsune Rush comes out early. Sanctuary in response, but Knife is already down. Big punch onto Astro. Milgaru evens the trade up, looking for a little bit more now. Full beam from Proper as he hunts down the Diva, but they've TP'd away from him. TV and Tivo can't get that TP. Zeta Division will kill the tank, and now they can walk forward as a team. Look for a few of these late kills.
Thank you very much, Cowabunga, for the 4 months. Hello. I'm alright. Punch over from Milgaru, finds nothing. Yubi, so slippery, so elusive. Another slam comes through. Milgizzy, he wants to punch. He wants another one. He's not going to get a freebie, though. No block now, and Yubi wants to get that poke in instead. Another shift, another punch through. On rotation, Milgaru's fed his brains out.
Oh, he's got big punch though. They're going to TP through onto the high ground here, Twisted Minds, but Milgaru has that power punch ready to go, and they've got Kitsune Rush advantage, so hard for TM to force a fight in this situation. Punch onto TVNT, D-Mech as a result, Kitsune Rush to keep a push going. The rest of TM are going to try and back it out here, but Simple,
actually working.
TP out. Yeah, everyone but TVNT is out. Milgaru wants to go for more. TP on from Shu right now. Yubi is down. Milgaru will find that one. Quartz with a trade though. Zeta needs to be careful about not giving away too many trades. Going deep is Milgaru. He has the Meteor Strike if he needs, and he will need, but Zeta Division are out. That's a waste of a Meteor Strike.
Yeah, Meteor Strike comes and goes. It's given Empowered Punch, and maybe the Empowered Punch is all they need to actually turn this one. Goes swinging for it. They know he has it. He does cancel, so it is going to be a rotation up on the high ground. Just the ones they want to flip out onto the point, but they don't have the symbol yet. 5-man punch there from the Gizzy. Doesn't get a second power punch, though. So, now a full flip over to the objective. High Noon comes through. Oh, massive Matrix from TVNT. They're TPing back and forth. Knife is going to get out of dodge. Proper 98% on his own symbol, but Milgaru, he's jumped shit creek, no paddle. So, it's going to be a push forward for Twisted Minds now.
Yeah, they want the late kills here as well, but Proper's got the disengaged TP, but Violet did not find it. Proper's carried Yubi actually, and Violet doesn't get out alive, so a 1-for-1 trade, but they need to get Yubi back from spawn. They're going to have to wait for that one here. They'll clear the turrets on their way to point. Quartz going to go all the way back, but Zeta get all the space to start fighting on this one as well. Overclock from Quartz, immediate kill onto Knife Symbol, too late from Proper. Player advantage now as they're happy to trade out. Just wait out in this Symbol now, keep point contested TM. Then they have Beat ready to go. TVNT's half HP, the Beat push comes in now. Proper will TP away. Milgaru plays defense with that punch. Tries to keep Twisted away, but look at him. Sanctuary is up. Violet will fall. Proper's dead in the back as well. Violet. And look at TM. They're all grouped up again, in complete control of this one. And now they're going to look for some more late kills.
This is so bad for Zeta Division. They're using every ult from a deficit. Violet Sanctuary too late. Proper can't symbol before Knife's already dead. And Twisted, they're in the driver's seat now. They have control. They've got the Diva Bomb for TVMT to go booking into the back line, and it is going to be so difficult. Block on point. Milgaru has another power punch. He spams Zoob into the wall. He gets a critical pick, and this could be the difference makers have.
Yeah, they've got the flip out of it as well. Punch back onto TDNT. Desperate fight now, but Proper and Milgaru combine. And now all of a sudden, with the Tracer alongside the Doomfist here, these dives are going to be more consistently scary. No Tracer on the side of TM, of course, so Proper's going to be relatively unmarked during all of this. Thank you, Hexaclysm, for the tier 1.
What a game-winning kill right there from Milgaru. That punch onto Yubi forces the TP and the Suzu, kills the whole backline in the process because Yubi doesn't even live for it. Now Quads, 65 on the clock. His OCs are money, but he's going to be under a lot of pressure now. The Doom and the Trace are both going to be hurting him. Violet pushing forward now, just going for a little bit of poke as they are going to take the point side, Zeta Division. They are trying to mark this rotation. TP up onto the high ground now.
Past him.
Are they even going to swing to point? No, they're all staying out in the open. They're going for this engagement
Astro's
here.
in trouble. Oh, Astro's going to get caught. Shu headshots him as he tries to cross. Kitsune Rush out from Simple. They want to keep fighting. Power punch from Milgaru. Looks for Meteor Strike as well. Has another power punch after this one as well. Damage is decent onto Yubi. He goes for Simple instead. Suzu is out. Simple TP's away. Yubi comes to respond, but he gets punched into a wall. Milgaru will turn that one now. And Zeta Division respond in kind. Milgaru really starting to connect on a lot of these key punches.
Wow. Now Zeta Division back in control. That's Kitsu. Funny Astro's having a real hard time. So many deaths all the time getting caught out on these rotations. Too much damage, not enough buckets for him. All going into Yubi, I suppose. Power Punch has just been donated to Milgaru as well. Poke up main has made it all too easy for Milgaru to take over. Knife with the high noon. Punch through the chop. Oh, what is that Suzu? That's nervousness if ever I've seen it. Good God. TDNT eats Proper's Pulse Bomb, but there's no Suzu available. Overclock comes through. Slam into the wall immediately. Quartz hasn't found a kill yet, but he's softening up everyone. He doesn't miss a body shot at the bare minimum. Body's on the point for Twisted Minds with the ping pong. Still good for Zeta Division. They want to swing back in. They're 98% on their Sanctuary, but they've lost the cap.
Simwall is out now as Twisted Minds will try and find kills. They managed to catch Milgaru on the way out. And Zeta Division, they had ults, but they're actually just going to fully kite this one. Come back to support ults of their own. But Twisted Minds, they may only have one support ult, but it is B. And this allows them to play very aggressively in these situations here. Compared to the Kitsune Rush and the Sanctuary, where you have to put it in a place, then try and use it. There's a chance for Twisted Minds to go early with B, try and find the explosive, find a kill before these longer lasting ults from Zeta Division actually find value.
Itsu comes out now from Shu. It's all across the point. But Twisted Minds, they're trying to take the kite. They can't take the kite. Bonnie Astro decides to beat into it now. They're going to run out of steam here. If they don't find a kill almost immediately, Zeta Division are going to have the advantage. High Noon comes out on the point. Somehow the Baby Diva survives. Just that simple. Milgaru around the corner. Massive punch. Big fist. And that's going to be Zeta Division flipping the point right back. Another block through the choke. Another power punch donated. Milgaru, he's hungry for more. Psych. And that is going to be one final fight here for Twisted Minds. They have the Kitsu for the retake. They have the Sim to put them in position. But Milgaru, he holds all of the cards. He punches into spawn. He misses it completely. But Quartz has found knife on rotation. Punch is massive. Milgaru, he wants more. But everyone's dead for Zeta. Twisted Minds on their cross. They've killed everyone. Yubi's doing it all. TP Maestro. And it's Twisted Minds all the way here.
How have they wriggled out of that when it looked like the perfect setup? All of Twisted Minds in a narrow corridor. Milgaru behind, the pinch is perfect, but the pocket is just too good. They keep everyone alive through all of it. Proper will trigger the overtime, but there's no one else to get a touch. 2-1 to Twisted Minds now on Surabasa.
Twisted Minds, just the best Lucio Carry Diva team in the world. Then
bench
you put Yubi in the lineup. Oh my god. You put the bench player in for these grand finals brackets and look at how it goes. Proper with a pulse bomb now. It's all Zeta Division have to play with. Knife has moved off the cast onto the venture. More disruption, but a weaker front to back fight. If they're not going all in, if they're not disrupting Twisted's rotations, Quartz is going to walk around and wreak havoc. There need to be so many turns taken by Zeta Division here on this Kiri Mizuki. Wrap up top for Proper here, trying to find a target. Overclock comes through 5 seconds before the unlock, so Zeta Division are going to instantly take the kite.
Kite team will just take the flip in exchange for that ultimate now.
Gets the touch.
Could be a burrow underneath, but Knife just doesn't get out in time. So now be a flip for TM now, and they've got a beat and Simwall coming up real soon to help anchor this point. You can see TM playing a little slower now. No, they just have a range advantage. Want to try and stay away from these dives. TVNT anchors point. Milgaru has a punch. Here comes Knife now as well, looking for the unburrow. Portal slide away, looks for the punish. Pulse bomb connects, but no. Suzu'd off it must have been, but Milgaru finds free! He's deleting that backline. It looked like they were far enough away, TM. It looked like they survived the venture, survived the engage, but Milgaru comes up trumps for him.
Forgive me, Iceman. I was not familiar with your game. This guy's got a Doomfist on him. He's had it all along. Off-brand Dark, they've been calling him. Huge ults online for Zeta Division now. Milgaro goes for an early turn, punch, slam, and soon to be meatball strike. He keeps taking turns. Another beat comes through for Funny Astro. Now it's an easy kite, a wrap up to the top, and another punch coming through. Punches the rotation. It's a swing and a miss here. Quartz is in trouble. He gets himself slammed. He double slides back into the fight, but he's hit the wall. He's getting run down. The Gizzard, he misses the punch. He doesn't miss the next one though, and he takes down Quartz. Proper's found Funny Astro on point as well. There's no more support coming. Simple has to do all the bucketing solo. Punch out into main. No punch conversion. He's trying to chase down Simple Milgaro, but he can't finish the kill. And off screen, TVNT, he's eating Zeta Division alive.
Oh, great trades there. Simple, so slippery, and Milgaro, he's out onto coast right now, trying to play his life, but he has the movement to get away. See, Twisted Minds are waiting for spawns as well. Milgaro wants to fight him here, actually. Holds his ground. Another fight coming up on point. No ults for Zeta Division, all of this. Quartz about to have an overclock. TVNT has the bomb. Twisted Minds have the tools to close out, not just for point, but the map if they win this one. Milgaro goes in again. No Meteor Strike. He's so low. He's in so deep. Surely, but Shoot TP's on to save him, but it costs Shoot his life. Milgaro might get out of this one yet. A TP away. They deal with knife. They flip for point already. It's all Twisted Minds right now, and it's just Milgaro on the run. They're playing for a late touch, and Twisted Minds, lower bracket final. They are going up 2-0.
Oh my god. Zeta Division getting absolutely dismantled by the Sim Diva. Same as it ever was. Yubi was the answer all along. Same as it ever was. Pick up an elite flex DPS to play them on Tracer or Echo or whatever the fuck you feel for the whole tournament, and then lose one game, sub in Yubi, and get it done.
And look at, and also importantly for him, the CommanderX gave him so many problems against Crazy Raccoon. Felt like they had a really clear solution there.
Probably not. Oh my god.
$25 and 4 for Quartz on all of that one. 22 and 7 for UV. 24 and 7. TVNT. Simple only died 4 times as well. I mean, especially when you look at like how this comp is, you know, it's a dive comp for large parts of this after they made the swaps. Only 4 deaths for Simple. That's a huge difference maker in these scenarios. We saw it once on that final point where it was like the TVNT Simple, you know, 2v2 where TVNT can find the kills and Milgaro is just chasing Simple around but can't finish it. And Zeta Division, they need to reverse sweep. They've only just lost their first game ever this morning, and now they can't stop losing.
Rolling stone gathers no moss, you know? Object in motion stays in motion.
Inertia.
Object at rest stays at rest. They're resting now. See you in Valhalla.
Thank you, Winterhawk. Appreciate the 15 months. Thank you very much. All right. What are we thinking then? What's the direction here from Zeta Division? Push, ban Sim or something?
Just give up.
Oh, just give up. Okay.
Go Dorado, ban Sim, lose to Yubi on Tracer.
Yeah. It's a classic, isn't it? It's a classic. Could Quartz have swapped to Cast to counter the Doom? I think it would have been a fine swap, sure, but I think he was either pretty close or had double slide by that point. So when you have the double slide, it's so broken on Flashpoint. It's so good. So with that, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
When I was still secure top 8? No.
When I was talking to Daniel before, and they hadn't really been playing too much Sim at all. Like, they tried UB for a bit, like in Cat Bastion Mirrors, and it wasn't working. But after VP had some success, and he was like, you know, it might just be a Sim meta, you know? It might just be a Sim meta.
Was he saying that to you?
Yeah. So I feel like this idea, I mean, as it would be if you were Twisted Mind, just always in the back of your head. Is it a Sim meta? It could be. Right now, it's like,
Mr. Hunter? It tastes like cheap sushi.
you got what you ordered then.
you get what you pay for. I was really hungry at the start though, so the salmon one was the best by far. Kangaroo tire track sushi. TVNT was eat you. Me. Thank you for all the flowers, Blunt.
When in doubt, you bet out. That's what they be saying. All right, little team huddle
Is
here
he
for
just
Twisted
feuding with the
Minds.
admins? Like, what's he doing?
Discussion
Look at
of bans here.
You can see he's just a fucking winner, dude. Like, he does everything.
Just locked in. Give me the pen.
Thanks for flower cows. Hey, Luciano. Did he just jack that guy's pen?
Wait, did he? Wait, I'm getting an action replay on this. Did he pocket the pen?
Yeah, I'm getting an action replay.
Wait.
He picks the pen. He picks
Left
the pen
hand.
up.
He puts it on his desk. He throws it away. He's stolen the pen. Yubi does what he wants. He'll free Zeta division. He'll jack for pen. You're in Yubi's house. The admin has to give a pen. He's got the pen back. He's got the pen back. This is my pen now.
Oh my god. I fucking love it, dude. Genuinely, there is no player with more aura in the entire game than Yubi. And it's not even close. The fact that he's done this 2 grand finals, 2 world finals in a row now is beyond fucking ridiculous. Like, come on, the mentalist. Such props to production for letting us see shit like this.
Yes,
you know?
so good.
Like,
so
just
good.
for panning to stage and seeing that the guy that just subbed himself in is fucking leading the conversation, doing the bans, doing a little David Blaine ass magic for no fucking reason. Like,
where's your pen gone?
He's him.
Wait. What was my fancy? Am I a genius? Did I eventually talk myself into this gambit, or am I stupid? Yeah, my gambit was actually 2 Crazy Raccoon, 2 Twisted Minds players, and Luke Mino. I might be a genius.
Luke Mino.
Luke, brackets, might be a genius, brackets Luke Mino.
Luke Mino in the genius gambit for match today 3. Luke might as well have gone negative in every match with how badly he scored.
Is Yubi a level 6 close? Level 6 coach? They don't have. There's not a measuring system that's been invented yet to measure
man,
it.
if you keep adding me, I gotta ban you.
When does Luke play? Real soon. All right, Kings Row. Life on the line. Reverse sweep required from Zeta Division. They have banned Lucio. Astro, consider yourself targeted. TM have banned for Bastion. No sim ban. Life on the line.
Well, I mean, next map, can't TM just protect him?
For all of the remaining maps. I'll pass it. Thanks, guys, or I'll pass it on.
Oh, God.
Spam there a little.
I got banned on Twitch. Why Twitch? Why? Thank you for redeeming that highlight message. Very helpful. Zeta ban Kiri next map?
I don't want proper, I want checkmate, says Ziad. Can't buy him back? Ah, fuck.
This is the only map that they can ban Sim in the whole series if they want to reverse sweep.
Yep, unless TM do some kind of unexpected fumble. But,
Why would they not take it?
Yeah. Also, do you remember last time? Last time they banned Sim on Kings Row. Not Zeta, obviously, because it wasn't them, but some team did it, and Twisted Minds played May instead, and they actually really struggled. And they lost that map. I can't remember what team it was against. It was one of the Korean teams, I'm pretty sure, though. But they really struggled to find like a May solution.
Maybe they just think that like it's not important because they're gonna play the Sig Mizu thing again here. And they think that the sim won't break it.
The May's better, essentially. And now, because that was the ban that Twisted Minds used on Suravasa, right? Against that type.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks for getting on board.
Look at Tavin. Yeah, he's on the Valorant lounge.
This is ridiculous, bro. What a great team Twisted Minds is. Like,
this
they're
is a
actually
treat, isn't
so
it?
they're so entertaining.
I thought they would lose today. You know, I thought it was just like, it just doesn't feel like it's happening this loud.
I didn't think they were going to play Yubi.
Yeah, no,
Of course they were.
They
always
We're
do.
so silly, aren't we? Come on.
The answer's the same every fucking time.
The chips are on the table. Can you tell me the lottery numbers? I'll DM you.
Lady, come on, give me an ASCII something.
All right.
I'm hitting live.
I'm already on live. What's the numbers? 41, 40, 39, 38, 37. Just works. Zeta Division. Bernard is in. Can he save Zeta Division again like he did in the Asia playoffs? He will be playing Sigma, Mizuki, Kiriko.
Want to have you... What? Alright. They took TM to Kings Row. I mean, they're taking TM all around the shop at the moment. What if they took TM to Numbani and Bet and Sim, you know? Like, they just like this solution, but they're still thinking about their comp and spawn. Like, while it's on Cat now.
Yeah. I don't think that's necessarily completely true, Kayunji, but I think VP and a few other teams, technically all gamers as well, were running a decent amount of it. But I'm sure we'll get the full lowdown from the gang about how it went once we are the other side. For now, though, Juno, Kiri, with the Sim here as well. So inferior squishy backline, but with a Pharah, Sojin, they might be able to get away with this here, Twisted Minds.
Twisted Minds might be able to sneak it through. Zeta Division, maybe they'll spy this comp and try to pick it apart a little bit more. I don't know how to feel. Lots of poke, but no pressure on that Kiri Juno backline as well. So both support lines can be relatively free to speed, to just wander about. No flankers contesting him. Form's traded in main now. Burner swinging up, wants to take that backline. Quartz has fumbled his... It looked like he'd fumbled his slide, but I think that was a boop from Proper conking him forwards. Actually, that wasn't a slide at all. Slides out of dodge, no problem at all. First form from TVNT, but he's just going to start blocking immediately, and Quartz is going to snipe Proper right out the sky. Now he slides back, doesn't get himself traded by Knife either, and my days. Twisted Minds making it happen. One fight already burned, a full minute off the clock.
No, can't get out of this one, Knife. Yeah, come back in, mate. Come back in. That's you're not allowed up here. And that'll be first fight for Twisted Minds. Easy chance to stabilize as well. Shu has crept ahead in Kitsune Rush charge, though. Quartz crept ahead in Overclock charge, as Zeta will find their next way through. Shield and slow out already as Zeta try and poke their way through the corner with their longer range DPS here, just trying to bully a little bit of space. So TM will concede that space. Look for a re-swing timing. Quartz 10% off clock.
Oh, 10% off the clock right now as Quartz swings on the flank. Snare goes down to block the push of Burner, or at least slow him down. Yeah. They're completely surrounded right up until Yubi TPs him out back and gives him a good angle once again. Let's get that tick going. Burner's going to secure the first tick. Simple and Shu will mirror Kitsu's on the point. Everyone seems healthy for the moment, but the ults are about to start flowing. Honk out from Proper, overclock through from Quartz. Knife still 10% away, can't do it. Annihilation from Burner will just barely slow things down, but Violet, he needs this Ray yesterday.
Quartz, he kills him 5% away. Violet will not be getting the Ray. Burner will fall on point shortly afterwards there. Sim will be the difference maker for Twisted Minds as they can just wait that one out for so long. Just waste Bernard's Annihilation, wait it out, Quartz finds the pick, then the rest is straightforward from there. Now, is an ult advantage for Zeta Division. They have the Ray and they have both DPS ults here. Remember, no Diva or anything to eat that barrage, so the barrage is really scary to deal with. Somebody's just going to have to shoot him out of the air, otherwise Proper's going to get big value.
Oh my god, this is insane. Zeta Division on the brink of being full held now by Twisted Minds in the clutch. I can't wait for the post-match tweet from Proper. Iliasa, thank you very much for the prime. Orbital Ray is out. Simple's pre-fighted clock is out. Ray mirrored by Funny Astro, but that's 2 kills for Zeta. They aren't full held. They're going to be holding this one.
Annihilation? TVNT's found 2. Astro's so low though, he's going to die. TVNT thinks he can take on the world, but
he's
not
wrong.
Quite. That's a really ambitious investment there from TVNT, and he's just gonna lose the Annihilation. He's actually going Diva after this as well, so now better at dealing with these DPS. Also means he can get on this squishier looking backline better than any of the other heroes right now. So Twisted Minds for a different approach. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a few more times now where UB is just TPing TVNT or something, TPing him onto the backline to make Shu and Violet's life hard. But Violet's actually going to swap Mizuki as soon as he sees the Diva.
Ulted because he wanted to swap? Yeah, totally. Alright, snare in the choke. Quartz drops down. Zeta have actually flipped the card out of the choke here. This is really bad for Twisted Minds. This whole play revolves around blocking the cart and the choke, but now Zeta, even though they're dragged out into the open, they're getting meters by the second. Another wall, more time purchased. Jesus, touch the cart, TVNT. Finally gets forward. They start contesting. Form is out. Snare. Suzu forced as well. Huge punches on the corner from Burner. Kitsu's mirrored again. We're looking for more. The Burner needs Bucket. Swing. Headshot. No kill conversion from Knife, though. Snare is out through main once again for Knife. Simwall preventing so much of the hit scan damage, but Burner punches right through it and finds a kill. Will find himself traded out at 95% on the Annihilation, though. And Zeta Division, they might be stopped here. They need more trades if they want to keep it going.
Yeah, Proper stuck behind. They come back to try and save Proper. The Sanctuary for Violet is there. Perfectly done. They can't kill Proper. The pocket is so good from the Zeta backline here. Proper lives. Shu kills Yubi. It looked like TM wanted to just turn around and kill the Mei behind, but the pocket is insane from Shu and Violet. And look how much this payload has moved.
I mean, that's maybe even the second point gone as well. TVNT,
like
Simple, Faster, they're all late spawn, so they can taxi them with the TP, but it's still going to be an incredibly difficult touch if they can manage it at all. UB's going to have that TP position. Speed ring comes through. Clock early from Knife. They're trying to mess up the touch. Binding Chain wins them the game here. TVNT's dropped his bomb, but it's all too late. And Zeta Division, for the low price of an overclock, they've earned another TVNT ult, a Quartz overclock, and a second point cap.
Unbelievable deal now for Zeta Division. Cheaper than that sushi you ordered. Going to be on to third point now. 2 minutes 40 seconds. 2 minutes 40 seconds. Annihilation, Blizzard, Kitsune Rush. Pretty good ults to fight with. Even though they have support ult advantage, Blizzard can be a really difficult one. And Prophet's on the high ground. He's forced Quartz off of that one. Kitsune Rush comes out. Astro dies. The Ray is still going though as CVNT goes forward. Looks for Knife, but Knife slides right past him. Burner's found 2 in the back right now. Simple's held for Kitsune Rush here. They're saving that for the last fight. But look at the economy here. Zeta with a huge advantage. Yubi needs to find a way to get a wall online here.
UB can find a wall here, and it should be good, but we are 15% away, and time is not on the side of Twisted. Snare on the flank, push all the way around behind. Kitsu from Simple. I think that's water falling out into the cart, but Tiven's dead. UB, he's going to go down before he even gets the wall at this rate. He gets it on the point. Sanctuary forward, though, and they're able to push into that one. Funny Astro trying to juke away, but Burner's going to kill him with the Annihilation in Zeta Division. Even though first point looked a little dicey, second and third, no such luck. Blitzing through King's Row.
It's the second point that really... The second point is what really kills Twisted Minds there. But the third point, it felt like they were just in an ult deficit the entire time. A couple of wasteful ults from Tiven on both occasions. But the second point where they let the cart move away means they basically lose one fight for the entirety of second, a point that should be really good for their style of comp especially. So that's where the real damage was done by Zeta Division. Shu hasn't died yet, Knife is 14-1. The KD's reflecting exactly how dominant the latter half of that map was. Now Twisted Minds got to find a way to full cap as well, time in the bank, everything to keep themselves in with a chance on this King's Row here. We'll see if they make any changes in all of this, but I don't know if any of Twisted Minds' problems were necessarily comp-related, or if they really were just... We just really fumbled second point and then lost a few ult disadvantage fights. But maybe he's toying with the idea of an Orisa, or he just wants a cheeky spear out of spawn.
No sector had a foothold in so many cities.
No.
Why withdraw your forces now?
What's wrong?
Chat's moving. Oh, there's just there's a lot of movement in the chat. But it's all just like 3 people posting triple T and soup cheer. Occasional ASCII.
Three-man crowd. Three-man
I
crowd.
will not be adding the Forsen Nugget. Give it up. And to help us, no. Alright. More of the same for Zeta. Proper on the Mei. TVNT on the Ram once more. No more Diva to get counted from him. Instant TP bottom right for UB. He's going to start setting up. He's going to start taking a stroll onto that high ground. Peaks top, sees the tank, drops down. Unreal respect moment. He respects the logo.
Point force coming through now from TVNT, but Bernard is above him. There's a TP behind Tiven. He's going to get dropped on. He's going to TP away. Doesn't need to actually, just DPs around the corner. Slow and pokey is the name of the game here as Knife charges up another rail. Bernard has matched that position on point, but he's given up a high ground control here. Knife is going to slide across point, a little bit scary, but he gets that one. Shu's going to join him up here. Zeta, they're all about half HP, and Yubi's going to find just the bomb onto Knife. Now they're forced all the way in. Slow does a lot of damage, and Zeta, they've lost all the map control, and Proper is deep behind enemy lines. He hits caught in the face there to keep him at bay. Do they have a retake here, though? They're not going for it.
There's no retake at the moment, and Zeta Division just an instant loss of first point. Yubi, as per usual, opening things up with his mind. Now there's time for Quartz to charge up this overclock before they push the choke. Really close already at 75%, pumping all that damage, and then once it's time to go, Yubi's going to be able to throw down a TP, which will widen up an otherwise very difficult choke. The teams are going to lose their identities briefly. Who's on the left and right? I don't know these people. I don't know you.
Is that Yummy Blood's team? Holding the choke now. Zeta in complete control. Their comp is designed to hold corners. Blizzard is available. Sanctuary out first. Kitsune Rush as well. Blizzard over top. Tiven is in big trouble here. Suzu on. Simple sacrifices himself, but he still can't save Tiven. Now Simple is deep behind enemy lines. They both go down there, and the Blizzard from Proper converted.
Nice one. Wait, why the hell is the chat in slow mode? Who did that? Ryan? You're one mod action away from losing your mod now. What are you doing? What are you doing? Putting the chat in slow mode? Fix that. Fix that. Alright. Funny Astro.
Shibao.
Orbital Ray available. Seriously, Shibao. Alright. Push forward now through the choke. Just nothing but block for TVNT. Overclock comes through. Shu will fall first though as Quartz, of course he finds the shot. TVNT beats down Knife as well, and Zeta Division, they're going to let this one slip through.
Yeah, Ray overclock combo, very powerful there, just overwhelms the Kitsune Rush, and Zeta Division will have to let it go. Plenty of time for a retake though, not like Twisted Mind's defense. They'll have a chance to get back. They've got an Annihilation to match TVNT's, and they have an overclock. The problem is, the Sim Wall is the perfect answer to the overclock, can just shut it down there, so Zeta might choose to go actually quite early with the overclock, try and force an early Sim Wall, just kite a little bit, wait out the Sim Wall, then take a more even Annihilation trade on point. If they get to use the Sim Wall on point, Twisted Minds will be in a great situation.
Oh, Twisted Minds already swinging second corner of second point. Wall is good to get some damage to TVNT, but this flanking clock from Knife. Simwall is out now. Binding Chain doesn't do much on the tank here. TVNT giving some back shots, pops the Annihilation to keep it going. Burner pops his own Annihilation, but he's still taking it from behind. TVNT just smacking away at it. Taste. What a lucky man Burner is. Now, time for a push forward as Burner falls over. Knife will fall to the snare, and it's just Twisted Minds again.
Twisted Minds again. Great second point for him now. Now confirm the cap. Zeta Division, it felt like they did a lot of things right there. You know, they kited the first bit of the Sim Wall. The Annihilation trade on point felt fairly even, but as that Annihilation trade was going on, it felt like Twisted Minds were just able to get more angles, more pressure onto Bernard, and Zeta Division were all stuck in a bit of a corner. Obviously, not a speed ring or anything to take space or rotate out, and no more ults to throw into it. So now 4 minutes onto third point as Twisted Minds now in a situation where they can actually even get a faster time bank, but they are at a bit of an ult deficit here. Double support off Zeta.
Support on for Zeta as Proper pushes forward, Wall comes out. Here's the Sanctuary from Violet as well. This double support ultimate is a little dicey, to be honest, as it has been kited out. Really would prefer to see a match. A little bit of a later Sanctuary from Violet or a later Kitsu from Shu, because that is really bad. Now there's going to be an Orbital Ray where Proper has to counter it out with his Blizzard, but that's a lot easier said than done.
What? Oh, they've just been deleted. Quartz with 1, Quartz with 2, and Zeta Division blink and they're gone. And that is a great one. It's a Twisted Minds classic. TP and overclocking Quartz onto the high ground, and we all know what happens next. Now Twisted Minds, they have the Ray, they have the Symbol. They'll probably even get an Annihilation if the fight goes long. Proper's Blizzard has to do everything to save Zeta Division right now.
Proper's Blizzard Has to be the best Blizzard of his career. I doubt it though. He's versus Yubi. And simple. Funny Astro with an early orbital ray. Seems a little forced. He took a lot of damage. Maybe in
Jaxes it.
Proper, he jaxes the Blizzard of his career. This post-match tweet is going to be biblical from Proper.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Knife, though, he's found a trade. He's clocking as well. He looks for Astro. He's found a second. Maybe Knife is the saviour that Zeta needed after all. Dink onto Yubi, fighting for the kill, but there's an annihilation on the point. TVNT trying to fight everyone, but the respawns are here. Proper takes over the touch, but TVNT, can he kill everyone? Just a venture to deal with. TVNT, he's a one-man army, but Proper's trying to slow him down. He falls. Now Violet has to get the touch, and TVNT is going to punch his way right through Zeta Division.
TVNT has hands. It's official. Knife traded 3 there.
Who let this guy get hands? Who let this guy get hands? He's too powerful.
Who gave that guy hands? Oh my god. How's it happened? Steve Harley, thanks for 12 months. Welcome back. The man with the hands. Holy fuck.
Faster time bank.
They're gonna 3-0.
Yeah.
Attacker's advantage is the only thing that can save.
22 and 4.
This is an advanced version of the Zeta curse. Always third place.
I mean, who could have imagined? Who could have imagined this for Zeta Division after the season they've had coming into the major? Unbeaten, the team that always clutches. The improbable win in the Asia playoffs against Crazy Raccoon. Where's that magic now? Shu, Proper, some of the most clutch players Overwatch has ever seen. But they need something now. They need something.
My god. Yubi's him. Yubi's just him. How does he do it?
The car's broken, there is no clutch. Oh no, the clutch is gone. All the marbles. Zeta Division fighting for their life. Need something on its attack, but King's Row first. Normally a pretty easy point to attack as long as you're not SSG. And Proper gonna start off with a bang, fully perked up. See you later, Quartz. Just what Zeta needed here as they are in a dicey situation.
Explosive opener from Proper as he just instantly picks poor old Quartz. Now there's bodies on the point. They only have 1 tick at the moment. Zeta 100% are going to be recontested here. There will be an attempt for Twisted Minds. They have the Sim, they have the Ram walking up with the shield. TVNT, half HP on the point, has to start blocking immediately, but the back shots are good. They are frying his ass, and Burner has walked backline at the same time and killed Funny Astro. Zeta Division, they're down, but they're not out.
No, fighting for this one as well. They'll clean up first point. Quartz finds a trade, but it's inconsequential. With a minute to spare, Zeta Division have first point. Last time on the defense, Twisted Minds had that big problem where they didn't touch the cart, and they just ended up losing 1 fight for the whole of second. Can't afford a situation like that here, so I imagine it'll be a much more straightforward fight on the corner, maybe find a TP timing over top. That fight was over so quick, now nobody's really charged too many ultimates here. Simple might get his ult first, maybe Knife will get the clock first in all of this, but still a little while to go, and they're trying to flip the map again, but Twisted Minds, they can't afford to be slow this time.
They can't afford it. They have to get in there.
Oh, no.
Twisted Minds. Oh, the chain onto TVNT. Suzu'd off, I think. Or maybe just Suzu to keep him alive. Zeta Division. It's happened again, though. This steal through the choke. Seal so game. Losing Proper in the back on his signature hero.
No.
As if there is anything he can't do. Zeta Division absolutely thieving the cart right now. Chain goes wide for Violet, but TVNT is getting fried nonetheless. A charged rail onto Funny Astro. It's
Proper.
a body shot only. He's dead. Proper finishes the kill. And now the blood is in the water. Zeta Division are circling. They're pressing forward.
That's
Kitsu
so
comes
far
out
away.
from behind for Simple, but Yubi's dead on the corner. It's going to be a 6-point push. Quartz double slides in, trying to find a trade, but he's got nothing coming to him except for defeat here on this King's Row. Zeta, they're going to cap second.
It's happened again. Attacker's advantage in full effect here. Look at the ults too. Now it's Kitsune Rush from Simple. It just stunk of desperation, that Kitsune Rush. It was so far away, and now Twisted Minds are in an ult hole. No Ray, no wall yet. No Kitsune Rush for probably the rest of the map. Zeta Division 5 ults. Knife is going to start it as well. Shield up. Just clocking and taking the meters though, so TM will take that one for free. But even with this one from Knife, they still have ult advantage.
They still have ult advantage. I'm not doing a minute of peace and quiet during the grand finals and the lower bracket finals. You bump now. An overclock for Knife finds nothing. A counterclock from Forts and a symbol to help. TVNT's found Shu early on as well. Proper recall forced. Has the green health. Burner still has Annihilation to keep on holding. And Violet, he has the Sanctuary too. Sanctuary comes up, but it can't save Burner. The Pulse catches Quartz, but the Suzu is golden. And Knife's trade means nothing. Zeta Division, they're going to be held here on third.
Well, good fight for TM. They won it. TVNT finds the opening pick, and they get the kill crucially just before that Annihilation and Sanctuary are ready. Otherwise, it maybe looks very different in that final fight. Get away with it, Twisted Minds. But you have to ask yourself if the damage is in fact already done here. They have to find a way all the way to third point, Twisted Minds, to win this map now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a lot of Zeta fans in the chat. Some people fans of Twisted Minds with their little brains, but you know, just
Big
an
C,
unbelievable
little C.
show on display. And funny Astro. For the next 3 years. Because there are no main support up and comers. Unless Fastro is planning on getting replaced by Crispy anytime soon, I think we should be in the clear.
He's just lucky Kellex is busy replacing Haku every year.
Yeah, genuinely, if Haku stopped showing up to the game,
Yes,
then
Haku's
Kellex would be coming for Fastro's job in the mid-season.
Haku's imperative to Funny Astro keeping his job, because if there was another... Here comes Kellex. He's after your contract.
Oh,
The old contract
really
burglar.
goes.
Alright, Twisted Minds, 2 minutes 23 seconds. Felt like a pretty healthy time bank, but not with the distance that Zeta have set now. Will be more of the same comps for Twisted Minds, but Proper sticking on the Tracer that he swapped to after that opening pick on Farah on the offense here. And Proper is going to try and tear this backline apart. Kiri and Juno are squishy, and this gives a chance for Proper to have big impact on this defense.
Suzu forced already from the Twisted Minds backline. They have to watch themselves. Proper will be creeping on in. The Predator on the side, ready to pounce. But Simple has found Knife. Yubi has found Shu. And somehow, someway, Zeta Division, they fold like origami. Unbelievably weak first point hold as Twisted has done it again.
Every time it looks like Zeta, they're back in control. The clutch genes are kicking in. They lose this one. It was a quick fight as well there, so it was not a lot of ult charge built. Proper is going to go back onto the Farah now. Minute and a half, so in many ways, Twisted Mind's biggest enemy is still the clock in all of this. They can't afford for anything to really go wrong. They're going to be backed up to the choke now, and again we see Zeta not trying a long-winded rotation or to get behind or flip the map or anything like that. Just happy to play the corner because that is where their comp is strongest. They just got to be very, very wary that Simple has a Kitsune rush advantage because it's hard to kite on Zeta's comp.
Now the TP comes out. Swing for TVNT. Don't think anybody
Knife.
took that TP, but Knife is going to give Yubi a free touch-up, and that should be enough. Proper's very low, has to take it easy, but the advantage remains for Zeta Division. They have the choke now, and this is a very difficult choke to break. So Twisted, they might be able to push it through with their support ultimates. As Simple has Kitsu, and Shu Violet are both only at 80%.
Yeah, and there's a small window of timing here with support ult advantage. Zeta have to be ready to kite a little bit here. Knife nearly has the clock to respond, but TM, they haven't used anything yet. They're going to go for the choke. Tivin keeps walking now. Clock comes out from Knife, and they're going to try and kite it. They're just going to let Tivin go, but they have to be careful not to get staggered. Time is the enemy of Twisted Minds here. Late kills could be brutal, but it looks like the rest of team have got out safely, and they've successfully cheated an ult. They'll have nearly 5 ultimates going into this fight. But we're heading into overtime, Max.
Hardly a cheat now, as it is just going to be 5 ults versus 4. The advantage for Twisted Minds is minute. Kitsune Rush comes through from Shu. Funny Astro with a cute orbital ray to respond. Burner's taken it from behind. Quartz has killed 3 with the help of Yubi. How has this happened? Twisted Minds, that was just Ray and Clock. Zeta Division, that was just Kitsu. Where are the ults being used? The last mile protocol has been activated. Shut the fuck up.
Really good discipline from Twisted Minds there, because you can see what Zeta are doing, right? They are trying to just use one ult to force it ult, give themselves a big ult advantage situation, play for the total number of fights they have left. But Twisted Minds discipline, they still use one more 2-to-1, which is a 3v3 ult situation. Barrage is the big one to keep your eyes on. This can change it. Remember, we're into overtime, so trades will be brutal here as well. Look at Proper, sneaky. Is he going behind?
I don't know if he has the timing for this. He's coming in from behind, but the symbols cut him off. He's barraging nothing! But he does find Yubi. The Sanctuary keeps him alive. Shu finds Simple. Zeta Division, they clean up in the end. TDNT, can he 2v5 again? He's so low. Quartz has no help, and it's going to be a 1v4.
Not this time. Light him up. Zeta Division are not done yet. Just killed it. Killed the wall.
That was so close. That was so close to being a disaster.
Sanctuary makes the difference there, right? Like, throws it on top of Proper, so it eats a lot of the damage, and that might, you know, ruin Proper's day. Manages to find the kill onto Yubi. Just about gets it done. Zeta Division in overtime. Hold on second. And it's just... the entirety of this map really just comes down to Twisted Minds fumbling 2 second defenses, right? These are the big advantages that Zeta was able to capitalize on. And now Zeta...
Steal twice in a row, best of Diva.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks, Cargo.
Thoughts? One delivered payload equals 1 reward.
Alright, final numbers for that one. 33 and 7 for Quartz. 31 and 9 for Bernard. Okay, that's enough numbers then. Alright, I'm getting a drink. Is this the next show match, Hilarium? What is it?
Right back.
After Lowers final, we've got more show match coming your way. Team Hashimoto versus Team Shimada. Oh wait, I'll bring this up so you guys can see. For any audio listeners, the teams are going to be Alfari, Leave, UV, and Luke Mino up against Sugarfree, Sunjin, Maka, and Recall. And the heroes enabled will be Kiriko, Mizuki, Genji, Hanzo. It's a Hanoka show match. So I think they're going to reveal the new hero, but I don't think anyone's going to play the new hero, at least in the show match. But I think we're going to get a dev update. I don't really know. Where's Yami Blood? People have been asking this. Where is Yami Blood? Ooh, what a map. Is the momentum changing? Problem for Zeta Division now is, you know, the nature of going 2 maps down in a series is now Twisted Minds. They get to pick the maps. They get to protect Sim every single time. And they get to put Zeta in an awful situation. Or potentially difficult situations. But the small caveat here is because Twisted Minds have to keep protecting DPS, it does mean that Zeta can still make pretty decent bans. But the problem is, it still means they get to play Sim, you know? That's their best look. They'll keep doing that. You think like a Kiri ban or something? Yeah. But what modes are left? Is push and hybrid, right? Thank you, Cresty West. It's alright. I've got, you know, whenever I'm tired, the Overwatch always brings me back to life. Good Overwatch will save your life. Bad Overwatch will kill you, but good Overwatch will save your life. Save for Kiri ban for push, you think? Yeah, that probably makes sense, right? Like Simple playing a BAP or an Ana or something on another one, or like a Juno Brig maybe. Actually, you know what? Now I say it, probably more likely like a Juno Brig or something on the other maps when that Kiriko ban comes in. Have they... nice player, you've been grinding it. Sorry, what have the bans been so far? Have they blocked it already? No way. Results. Whoa, thank you, Cryptic. Appreciate the prime. It's not a result. It's not over yet, guys. It's not over yet. Ilios. Just the Anaban, Mayban. That's got to be the wrong way around, right? Yeah, that was TM banning Bastion, surely. Yeah. Okay, so a Bastion ban's still available. That's the important bit of information.
Broken pieces on
Oh, we got a bit of an extended break. Wait, Max, are you back?
I can't believe I didn't see.
Wait, did they ban it last map? Oh wait, is map 3 not in? Am I just stupid? Oh yeah, TM banned Bastion. Never mind, I'm just stupid. Yeah. Let me turn this down as well. Ooh. We're getting Demons Edge with this one. Can ban cap but leave sim ban open. Yeah, exactly. And that's the problem, right? Yeah, so might have to face the cap Bastion, but honestly, is it that much of an advantage anymore? Right? What maps are left? They could pick Rialto. Maybe you want to avoid... What is it? Circuit Royale, Dorado, Rialto. Runa Sapi, New Queen Street. So we're probably going Runa Sapi at some point, right? What push map is best here? For him. 2-1 TM, yeah. You think Rialto? I feel like that's a really good Cat Bastion one though. Circuit Faraban. Yeah, that seems reasonable. No cap ban on push. You think they'll risk it?
Hello.
Hello, hello. Ooh, I'm gonna grab a drink if you're back. 2 seconds.
Of course. Keizu, thanks for the 3 months.
Great places.
Welcome back. Is Regal. Unthanked first time message, eh? What was that first time message? Agafat arrive. Why is the lower final first to 3? That seems pretty normal unless it's a WDG production in one of their 15 million Mickey Mouse Korea seeding Kappa Flapper Donald Ducks. Wins reruns. They started the rerun at midnight last night my time, which was 6 hours from now. But I don't know. It was scheduled to 8 hours from now, so who's to say, really? My ear's killing me. How much time with these damn in-ears in, dog?
I'm back.
Time to farm and lurk? Yeah, I'll be live a long time.
Our 2 favourite tank players, Knife and Proper.
Trouble, trouble. All good, Starby. All I want to do is dance. Can we please dance?
Top of Twitch, 223k viewers.
No time.
Nice drop in, everyone.
Is that the combined co-stream viewership for the product?
Yeah, is that for the game player?
Probably for the game. The co-stream has 178k total or something, or 165k.
Okay, so yeah, probably for the game, but hey, good to be on top. Damn,
it feels good. What you saying? All you want to do is dance? Where did Uns go? I'll scratch you my ear.
Who do you think is winning Champions Clash? I don't know. It's hard to feel like really possible for Twisted Minds. Still need to get past Zeta, but I don't know. Crazy Raccoon have looked for most consistently good team. Zeta on the real back foot in this one. I think Crazy Raccoon still. You know, it'd be nice if Daniel won, you know, a second major.
I had dumplings today in honor of you. Good form, Grongles.
Is Lip playing again? No, but he does like curry, if that makes you feel better.
Curry. Curry.
I like curry. I'm going to eat curry.
Curry. If you had to eat one meal, curry.
All right, Lip. He's a big boy after all.
Get
You know,
you
we have to get him some curry. Now, how do you think he got so tall?
How do you feel about Mizu and OWCS at Hunter? It's nice to see a new hero get played. And not have people complaining about it being broken too. Just getting played because it has utility? How cool is that?
Why no sim ban? Yeah, protection ban on DPS. Farah ban from TM. Kiri ban on the other side. Maybe they're okay with this. We're going to play Juno Alari potentially.
The new map in the dev section. I think there's another dev section after this game. First time Aga.
Keep on Agaring. Alright.
Alright.
One map for Twisted Mind still required. Over to Circuit Royale. Twisted Mind's going to pick all the maps and the ban situations, which means Sim can keep getting protected. They've done exactly that here. The Farah will be taken away in exchange. The Zeta Division, Ram, Mizuki, Anna, again trying to play the greedier backline comp. Get Shoot on his best hero once we play in these longer maps here. Eyes though on Twisted Minds. They've got the Sim TP as always. At least as always once it comes to a grand finals and lower bracket final situation. And they're going to have to try and find an opening here. But this first point in particular I think can be a bit tough from the Sim.
It's a very tough first point, unless, of course, you've got Yubi ready to break it open. Pause. You're ahead of me for sure.
Oh, okay.
Let's both just hit live.
In many ways, the best way to break this first point would just be to, like, you know, mind control Shu's PC to DC him again.
Yeah, no. Break
That'd be
his
good.
mind.
That'd be a good shout.
First time Aga bounced from a 2017 Subaru Impreza sedan. Impreza? Yeah, Impreza. WTG headset is back. Oh no.
Somebody fix Zest's mic.
Zest mic issue, eh? Hello. Raw Gotus.
Yeah, lower finals is the is where we are right now. Have TM ever been reverse swept? I want to say no. They're normally the reverse sweepers. No, at least not in recent memory.
Thanks for the prime. Welcome.
Yeah, nothing seems to be springing to mind for anyone, so it seems true.
How much longer will drops be on for? Probably
Knife
like
device
another.
issue. Wait. Oh, it is a knife
another
device issue.
14 hours or something, because they do a rebroadcast of this as well, and they've left the drops on for main and rebroadcast.
His mouse is broken as well. He's just like me. Tell him to check for cable.
Is this last day for drops? Yeah. Sunshine streamer.
Ooh, sounds like an unpause. Storm is coming. Hope my power stays on. Stay safe, Karzat. We are unpausing. 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16,
Just
15,
works.
just works. All right, round the corner already here, Twisted Minds, but Burner's going to respond with a form timing, takes a look at Simple, forces him back, Torpedo's out, and Burner has taken a beating. Quartz has the angle to force him back, and Knife isn't going to get out on the kite. Opening pick for Twisted Minds as they walk forward here, looking for more, but TNT's about to run out of form, so he might have to slow down, but no, he's just going to keep going, shield up, he keeps poking, Yubi's found proper, and it's all Twisted Minds, and this will just be checkpoint off this.
Checkpoint goes through. Yubi absolutely microwaving. Going to punch out Shu as well. And look, even though there are some awkward spots on this map, this is one of TM's famous ace in the hole matchups. Getting the sim on the Circuit Royale. It's just so difficult to counter. They know exactly how to push backline on it. People always play these double flex lineups, and Yubi is so good at closing the gap for TVNT. Now they're even more unleashed with this Juno Ilari. So much damage to follow up and speed to get TVNT into the backline. DIA, thank you for 3 months. Welcome back. Overclock comes out from Quartz. He actually misses the second shot, doesn't finish the kill. Nano Ram comes through, but Burner, he will punch out Yubi in the end. 2 trades! Quartz with 2 picks at the very end of his overclock. He kills both supports.
No healing now. Quartz will take Knife's head. Well, body off as well. Burner is now in. No way out for this one. He's got another form timing, maybe hoping for a kill. Proper lurking around as well. But Quartz just turns it for him. Thank you, Cresty Westy, for the gifted tier 1 to Player 354 and a gifted tier 1 to Debbie as well. Oh my god, Quartz.
Unbelievable from Quartz. Just ridiculous. It looked like he fumbled his overclock. Very end of it. 2 shots, 2 dead supports. Insane. Doesn't even have the insane angle. He's just back of main. Now the touch is needed for Zeta Division. They're rushing out. Oh, instant Captive Sun from Simple. Hasn't even shot it yet. Now he throws it in onto the backline. Catches Burner as well. Symbol cuts off the backline angle. But Burner continuing to block with his Annihilation. He has another form. He can keep on punching and blocking. Don't get too excited though, Burner. You need to keep on holding that payload. There's just no ultimates coming to Zeta Division yet though. Burner, he's pushing outside to try and finish a kill. Someone else, it's proper blocked up on the cart, but that's just going to be the end of it for second point Zeta Division. 5 minutes for third. Twisted Minds, 1 map away from eliminating Zeta Division from the tournament.
Yeah, they knew they were behind on ultimates there, Zeta Division, so they try a desperate swing out aggressively just at the tail end before they just get bled out here. But you see Twisted Minds, Astro, Discipline, knows they've got Zeta in the chokehold, doesn't commit the raid, they don't commit the Annihilation, they keep the ults for the next point, and they still have advantage rolling forward into this third one. Knife is going to have the clock and Shu's not a mile away. Mile behind with the Nano. They could combine them if they really want here, but they need to be very careful because Ray Overclock is a mighty good combo as well. So Zeta Division have to be careful they don't get snowballed by the ult disadvantage here. Knife!
Dino. Oh my god. Knife takes Quartz, but Yubi will find the trade. It's a 4 versus 4. No hit scans for either side. TVNT sleeping on the job though. Lazy bastard wakes up, drops the Annihilation, ready to redeem himself. Starts pushing, starts swinging on Burner. They need a bit more damage. The Nano boost, but the backline's already been closed on. So TVNT is going to punch out Violet. Quartz will finish off Shu, and it's just Twisted Minds, Zavi, all the way through.
Now it's going to be Clock versus Clock as we go into this next fight. Simple nearly has a Captive Sun, but look at Zeta's ultimates. Nearly a Blizzard, nearly an Annihilation, nearly a Ray. They should be able to get all of these ults here as long as they get out of spawn all right. And you can see Burner's already taken a bit of space, but eyes on Quartz. He's already got an angle here. He looks for Violet, goes for it as well. Violet doesn't have the Ray yet, can't afford to die, but Quartz can't find the kill. Knife is clocked back right now as Quartz keeps trying to peek. He hits Knife, he hits proper. No kills though, defensive wall, and Zeta will stabilize. Now the Ray in response up in main, trying to walk on TVNT. Captive Sun into that one. Violet will get that popped. Burner get blocked most of the damage on his, and Knife finds an important trade. Simple has the high ground. He's going to push this right-hand side now. They need something to deal with Simple on this high ground here, but Torpedo swing round the corner. TVNT is going to walk into proper space, but Blizzard comes out. TVNT perfectly timed. Kite's out of that one, but Burner finds a way to shut him down. Simple and Quartz. Great response here, and Zeta will hold for now.
You're watching this from the pub, Ryan. Oh my days. Twisted Minds. They can't quite finish it off there, but they do have a symbol for the next snowball. Wasn't a cheap one though. Simple did invest his Captive Sun in that one. They've only got the symbol for this next turn. Burner's been doing a great job pushing into the back line, trying to find trades and holding the payload down the whole time, but he's actually going to form and rotate up top. They don't want that taken away from them for free. So you can see he's hitting the donk walk as he runs up top, but there's a symbol on payload. They're going to have to drop down soon enough. Proper first mover is blocking on payload, but he's going to need a lot of blocker to get out of this one.
Can't get out. He's going to fall, and now Twisted Minds push forward. Player advantage. Knife on the flank is forced away. Quartz is low. Annihilation on point from Berna. He finds one. Yubi is low. He finds a second with the help of Knife. He has to go back and give a touch by we team Havoc. Quartz finds a kill. Quartz is low. Berna is punching for him. Can't finish the kill. Knife will do the job for him, though. Now they nano as well. Yeah, that one felt panic from Shu. You can see he's 1 HP. He thought he was going to die, so he throws up a nano. Zeta looking a bit more scared than we've ever seen him before.
That's a tough one, honestly, Zeta. Very rare that you see them. Well, you see them over-ulting, but they over-ult by using 4 of them all at
the
once.
same time,
not by
yeah.
using them when they're advantaged, right? They're just, they just all see the moment to carry.
Love a combo.
Yeah, this one here, first time Kate thinking, eh? Something to consider. Why does Violet refuse to mirror Illari? Kate thinking. Now Quartz up top, about to have an overclock. A very deadly ultimate in the hands of Quartz, the best hit scan the world's ever seen. He's taken down Violet pre-fight. Why did he refuse to mirror the Illari? Quartz now takes down Knife as well. Ray on the card for Funny Astro. It's done.
Just, yeah, clear ult advantage in that last fight, Twisted Minds, and they will dump it straight through main with a Quartz top right. Cargo pretty happy about another payload being delivered. Twisted Minds get the full cap, but 1 minute and 14 seconds on the clock. Still a full push, still good. But Circuit Royale seems remarkably attackable as of late, so Zeta not out yet, but look at this scoreboard, Max.
Oh.
It's a one-sided scoreboard.
Does anybody have any Saudi music that they would like to listen to celebrate Twisted Minds' impending victory? Saudi music.
Quartz got like double the damage of Knife. Shit. Alright.
Hunter Daniel didn't die. Yeah, because you'd be yelled at him.
Commander, should I freak out? If you're a Zeta fan, you're on the verge. We'll see how the attack starts, but you might be on the verge. Gonna be more Anna from Shu. No changes for Twisted Minds. Happy with the Juno Illari. Played this comp quite a few times throughout the season. Comfortable on it. Looking good on it here as well.
Abdu is the best Saudi singer. Looking into this.
Alright, Zeta. Another hole to dig themselves out of. The champions of Asia. Going to be playing the Diva this time, potentially. Maybe a chance to combine it. No, they're going to go Cat Bastion. And back to Ram, but Cat Bastion with this one as well. Sylvie Anna, they've also got the Cass. So the slower version that we've seen more commonly on Circuit Royale and these sort of bigger maps before. And already Violet and Knife in position to go over the top.
This is unbelievable. Form timing comes out from Knife as he pushes into the back line. Yubi's getting microwaved up top as well, but Knife can't finish the kill. Swing from the Sojin finds a trade burner, and Quartz find a killer piece, but Simple gets walked down, and Twisted Minds, they are bleeding numbers.
Yeah, bleeding numbers here. Happy to take the trade Zeta division here, and Twisted Minds. You can see they're just keen to stop the car in that position, but TVNT's died on the point now, so Quartz can't really afford to get staggered here. He'll slide away. Seems to be only Bernard on him right now, so he will be okay to get out of that one. Twisted Minds have time for another fight, and now Tuvan is going on to the Diva as well. Better into the Cat Bastion, better into the Cass, better into the Anna, better into everything really, and Quartz actually going to go into Cass here as well.
Quartz on the Cash. Never thought I'd see the day for Circuit Royale when there wasn't some cat mumbo jumbo going on at the same time, but it is Yubi and Quartz on the Simcast, so they can always make it work. TVNT holding the cart right now. Burner early form timing, and a form from the Bastion as well, but a full backstep from Twisted Minds. They're ready to engage once more.
Coming back around the corner, Zeta will back it up, but they have a nano to turn with here, so Twisted Minds have to be careful on the walk forward. They've got eyes on the cat right now. They'll back it up to the corner. Now it is Zeta Division's turn to go. Twisted Minds, they need to find a flip. They need to get away from this Bastion. Nano in the sky. Knife is looking for more. Matrix is good, but the Matrix expires, and down goes Quartz. TVNT has traded the cat though, so Knife is stuck behind enemy lines, but he is on Astro. He's not stuck behind enemy lines. He's just diving them. Astro will fall now as well, so the healing, main source of healing gone. TVNT will find another kill, but surely Tiven can't do it all. He's at mech now as well. They'll try and deal with the baby. They can do that. One more form timing to deal with Simple, and Zeta will take first.
First point taken by Zeta Division now. Lots of ultimates to snowball with as well. Twisted Minds, they can plant the flag. They're about to have 5 ultimates to hold on, but Zeta can keep stealing it through as well. Symbol for Yubi, a massive one to counter out some of the Cat Bastion shenanigans. And Quartz, he needs to start plug walking up through main. He needs to find some value on this Cassidy, not just get drilled out of the sky by knife. Snare comes down early though, and Quartz, he pops his high noon. Can Yubi save him from this one? He's up high ground, but he can't see anything.
Proper. Yeah, no, he's going to get taken down here as well. They force for disengage and they catch for isolated targets. They are stuck underneath now as well, and here comes TVNT. What a beautiful backline you have. He's going to force them all the way out. Burner is going to be isolated. Down he goes, and Twisted Minds now able to chase them all the way back to spawn.
All the way back to spawn now as TVNT will clean up knife and Twisted Minds. Oh, hang on, catnap in spawn.
Bomb into
TVNT
spawn?
drops the bomb. See you
Hold
later.
that.
Unbelievable. You would do better, SpongeBob? Okay.
Oh wait, TVNT's Team X here, this is the problem for Twisted Minds.
no.
Big opening now for him as well. Twisted Minds, are they going to TP out and full kite, or are they going to play for trades? Looks like TP out is the choice. They are long gone here, but this is great for Zeta Division because now they get to set up a bit of space for their comp to work with, and they can try and put big pressure on this choke as Twisted Minds try and force their way out. TVNT over onto the ram.
Oh, Quartz ready to swing. Couple of shots coming through. Doesn't want to rush it. Waiting for his tank. TVNT is out now. And the snare, it's not good enough to stop the backline from swinging. Burner, he wants to walk, but he just can't do it. It's 2 rams blocking against one another. The binding chain comes through. Violet, he's okay. High noon out, but no. Simple takes down Proper. He can't finish off with the high noon. And they just keep pushing. Simple, he's up on high ground now, beaming damage. Funny Astro cleans up, and TVNT will find knife as well. Twisted Minds, they hold second.
Yeah, they're going to take Violet down late as well. They're looking for Vianna, but Shu is back in main. Another good hold for Twisted Minds as they move forward to this forward corner. Proper swapping around. They're going to get someone else. No one else have a crack at this. May, Sojourn now for Zeta Division. Shu has the Nano. Violet nearly has the Sanctuary. But Quartz has this high noon. So keep your eye on Quartz. Keep your eyes on the TPs to the other side. Into Knife's face. See you later. Now Quartz has the off angle as well as TVNT punches everyone inside. Yubi's going to find one with the turret. They'll beat him in the front line. Look in this position from Quartz. But Nano is out onto Burner. But what can we ask it? What can we expect him to do? He can find one. But I think that's all he's going to get here as well. The trade will be useful for Zeta Division, but they're still stuck here. It's such a hard retake up this slope.
Brutal retake here as Twisted Minds. Quartz actually going to swap over to Sojourn, but wait, Proper, he's found a pick onto Simple. This is such a huge opening for Zeta Division. Now they can run all the way up to Cart. They can push further forward even, as Simple's not going to be back for a long while. TVNT, he's getting a bit greedy walking forward, trying to block the Cart here, though. They are 4v5. Proper's had to use Ice Block, so maybe it's not all bad, but TVNT with no form, he's going to have to use Annihilation here, surely.
Sanctuary up as well. TVNT, the symbol comes out first. Annihilation 2. TVNT, can he find value? Can he find kills? He's pinned in. Twisted Minds, they need space. They need a flank, but they're a little bit too low right now. TVNT has bought them time, but no space. Now the Blizzard gets thrown on. Burner will fall, but the freeze is huge. Simple frozen as well. 2 kills out of that, but Yubi with a trade in the back. Twisted Minds still fighting it. Torpedoes out for Astro. Quartz finds one, but Proper shuts him down. Full beat for Yubi now trying to deal with it. Quartz onto the backline as well. Ice block out. Violet wins the duel with Quartz. Now it's a 1v2. Yubi kills one. Yubi versus Proper, 4 for cap. Proper's gonna win it. He capped second, and Zeta not done yet.
Unbelievable. Yubi so close to clutching it out. The 2v2, Yubi and Quartz, 2 brothers. Twisted Minds. Double support ultimate for the next turn. Zeta Division, they're a little bit behind on that one. There's a clock for Knife, though. And if Funny Astro tries to open with an orbital ray, he could get sniped right out of the sky by that overclock. It's still so doable for either side here. It is not a foregone conclusion. A couple of turrets up onto the high ground, instantly broken. A snare from TVNT, but he's stepped very far forward. He's been chained as well. He's taking a lot of damage, but there are no backshots. And Knife, he's done it. An opening pick onto Simple. Yubi with the trade. The clock is hampered. Orbital ray through main. Maybe TVNT can walk somebody down with this. Maybe Yubi can do it all himself. He's going to take down Shu as well. Up on high ground, Quartz is chained, but Yubi with a 3rd! Maybe even a 4th as his turret starts working on the ground. But Twisted, they're going to hold this corner.
Yeah, Proper stuck in now here as well. He'll get taken down, tries to wall himself to save him. Knife's actually walked up and hit a rail onto Simple, but no kill. Trades will give Zeta a bit of a way to get through the choke, but Twisted Minds, good ult in the bankament here, both DPS and a Captive Sun. Zeta coming up to a healthy bank as well. 4 out of 5 for them here. Violet is low as they come around the corner. Slow onto Knife on the high ground. Can't afford to go down. Only a minute left for Zeta Division. They are running out of time. They're running out of chances.
Out of time, out of chances. Only a minute remains. That's got to be 2 fights. Clock is out from Quartz early on. He's been TP'd into the back and he's found Shoe and Knife immediately. Orbital Ray and Blizzard burned by Zeta Division, but it's all Quartus all the way. Twisted Minds, one final fight. They're going to stagger Burner. He has to take it off the edge. Quartz all the way to spawn.
Oh, he nearly catches
Another
knife
rail,
as
nearly gets
well.
knife.
Yeah. Back in spawn, guys. Back in spawn. Quartz is at the door. Annihilation and Symbol here for Twisted Minds. Zeta out of chances now. It has to work on this occasion. They've got a Sanctuary. They've got an Annihilation. They've got Knife coming through the far side here. He's got an angle. Forces a TP back from UB. TVNT. He's out of a choke. No TP out for him. So TVNT, he has to stay and fight at this juncture. Burner's trying to go high ground, but he's taking a lot of damage. He goes through the snare. He has the Annihilation. He keeps trying to walk up now, but he's got a long way to go, and he's really low. Burner is so low. He's still not ulting. He's holding on to this one. Symbol comes out, and Zeta are trying to kite this first engagement. Now the Sanctuary push comes through. Chain into main. Proper is on point. Annihilation from Burner, but Proper's going to die on point. TVNT matches the Annihilation. Comes back. Quartz takes care of it. Low on heals, and Burner will fall, and Twisted Minds will win the lower bracket.
Who else?
Who else?
Who else but Yubi? Who else but Twisted
UB,
Minds?
Quartz. What a series from Quartz at the end here as well. Tail end in this series, he was unstoppable. And Zeta Division.
Ridiculous.
First time loss earlier today. First time back-to-back losses here. And the most clutch team we've conquered.
Outrageous.
Big arms in the air. Job's not done yet. But that guarantees at least top 2 for TM. Surely we get a TVNT interview for this one, right?
interview,
yeah,
right?
surely. Come on, we knock out Zeta Division, surely.
See you, boys.
All right. Come on, Gav. Who are we talking to?
Show us what you got, Gav. What an experience. Yeah, for all the people crying about the music, that Saviour's stream is literally right there. Like, Saviour's stream is literally right there.
What's wrong with the music? You only play it between maps, no?
I play for the last 9.5 minutes. I listened to a Saudi song.
Oh, okay. If anyone would like to have watched the games with the Saudi music playing, Hunter's stream is right there.
For the entire duration of that second half, I was listening to a Saudi song. The music was class. I thought it was a good vibe. And
So you're warm, yeah. You're about to. I'll send you guys all my Saudi viewers, and we'll do a little trade.
That was. I'm not even going to try and read that out. I don't want to do that.
Congratulations on your win.
Oh.
Thank you.
Interview time.
Who else?
Of course. Of course.
日を重ねるごとに
Let's hear it then,
ツイステッド
shall
マイ
we?
ンドがどんどん強くなってきて、もう本当にもうどんどん
Look
ど
at
ん
that
どんもうよりも余裕を持って勝てるようにはなってきてるんですけど、その理由と心はどういったところを変えて強くなってると思いますか? So it's really simple. You know, every day it seems like you're playing stronger and stronger. What do you think has been the key to, you know, improving every day and coming back even though you lost originally to CR?
I think now in this meta, I think Korean teams are better than us. So yesterday we decided to play Sim. And the last time I played with the team, it was World Finals without screaming, without anything. And they just won against Zeta. I'm really happy.
Little embellishment. Thank you, Abdul, as well, for the 1799 AED.
私たちよりは強いと思ってるので、まあ昨日の段階では
Guess
もう
Sorka never lost to TM. Guess who never lost to CR?
今の環境に戦わず、まあシムの構成に戻って、そのままもうシムだともうずっと過去にももう勝てるまあ歴があったので、そのままやってみたら本当にそのまま勝てたので、本当に今の瞬間は嬉しいです。
Everyone's clapping for that.
じゃあ続いては、まあ、もう一回クレイジーラクーンと戦うことにはなるんですけど、自信はどうでしょうか？ So next up, you're gonna have a rematch versus Crazy Raccoon. They 3-0'd you last time. How are you feeling going to this match?
It's gonna be a hard game, and Crazy Raccoon now is the best team in the tournament. I hope we can do something against them, and we're gonna full try hard anyway.
まあやっぱ難しい試合にはなると思うんですし、クレイジーラクーンがやっぱこの大会でも一番強いチームだとは思ってるんですけど、まあ頑張って勝ちたいとは思っております。じゃあ最後にもう本当にファンの皆様に一言お願いします。So last, I just want to hear like a word you have for your fans at home.
Nicer than Rack.
I want to send message. Can it?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to send thank you for
say something in Arabic,
Willy V
Yeah.
and Brain and Mohammed Al-Anizi and Ibrahim Al-Jabrin, CEO of Twisted Mind.
ウィービーとブレインとハネジュベインと全員の
No
皆
way
さんに
Gavin's
もう本当に
translating this.
ありがとう言いたいし、これ終わったらまた会いましょうと言いたいというところですね。
Gavin!
ユビ選手、ありがとうございました。
How's he done
How does he
that?
do it?
That's
Who is this
incredible!
guy?
それで
Go,
は
white
実況
boy,
的にお
go.
戻しします。We're gonna toss it back to the casters. Thank you guys.
I'm actually...
Thank you so much, man. You did great.
I've just seen Twisted Minds beat Zeta Division, and that was the most surprising thing I've seen all day by a country. No way!
What the fuck?
Fuck!
Gavin is him. He does everything.
He didn't even blink. I know. Like, I was getting ready for Gavin defense case here of like, look guys, that's really hard, you know, like it's a difficult one to do on the spot, you know. Gavin didn't need any cope, didn't need any help. He smashed it.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell, Gav.
We get to say little J.
Fucking hell, Gav. I can't do that and I speak Arabic.
Oh my god. How?
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 When does this stream end? Ages. Should we get a
so
replay?
long.
Ibrahim Al-Jabrin, CEO of Twisted Mind.
ウィービーとブレインとハネジュベインと全員の皆さんにもう本当にありがとう言いたいし、これ終わったらまた会いましょうと言いたいというところですね。ユビ選手、ありがとうございました。
Thank you.
Him translating all the names he had.
それでは実況席にお戻しします。We're gonna toss it back to the casters. Thank you guys.
Fuck. He listened for the first two and said everyone else? Yeah, but I don't think I would have even got close to the first two.
He's so good. Willy V and Brain. Those are the first two. When's the hero being revealed? Surely like right now, yeah?
Yeah, they got a double Nat Man's salary. I agree, Zorro.
I want to make a quick coffee. Do you mind?
Your climb
No, shout when you're back, because I could do it.
Compete for $50,000 every season
we can
to
do that,
sustain your team's
I'll
competitive
play another
play.
Arabic song. I'll play
Progress
Ana
through skill
Habibi
balanced
by
divisions
Mohammed
until
Abdu.
you hit the Master Finals broadcast and get scouted.
Oh wait, Ziad, are you still here?
Your climb to OWCS.
Well, let me just set the
starts
volumes, okay.
here. Join at
looks right to me.
fce.gv/.
Yeah, so my I thought you might enjoy this. So my wife went to Morocco recently on holiday, so she's been picking up some Arabic. So now whenever I'm like slow coming downstairs or she's waiting for me or something, she's always shouting at me, Yalla Habibi now. So just getting it in Arabic when I'm too slow. Arabic is easy, trust me. Language is not really my forte. English is hard. English has got loads of like weird rules. Like if you're English, you just kind of know. Like you grow up learning, but like unintuitive to learn. Just loads of exceptions. There's like rules and then loads of exceptions to rules and everything like this. Changing the tenses is really weird and hard. Inconsistent. Yeah, phonetic traps too. You should learn Finnish. I don't think Finnish is very easy. Whenever people, when the first team I was like a paid coach on was Nariki, like just a few €100 a month, whatever. But they were a Finnish organization, so mainly Finnish players, and I went to a bunch of Finnish lands like Landtrek, and it would have been DreamHack, I think, as well. And they would always try and get me to say Finnish words, all the Finnish players and that, and I was always just so bad at it, you know? What Gavin means? Gavin's the name of the stage host who translates from English to Japanese on the broadcast. The one who just interviewed you, B. Nariki, yeah, that was my first head coach.
Pop, thanks for the tier 1. Welcome. Appreciate ya.
Are we tagging out, or did you say you're still not back? Did you just run back for the sub? I'm pretty sure it's first to 4. I ain't buying this graphic just yet. I'm pretty sure it's first to 4. Oh, I should cut the VOD, shouldn't I, when I think about it?